Hey everybody. Let me check my stream just to make sure I'm streaming and it sounds good. I want to make sure I'm not talking to nobody. Okay, sounds good. So, I guess Tech is on a weather delay, which is fine. Where am I at? I'm at home. Cool. Clemson's pissing me off. Is that a good win for Tech anymore? Asking myself the same, my friend. Asking myself the same. They are pissing me off as well. Kickoff's at 5:05. Scooby, which is apparently Kobe. Not sure why he says Scooby anymore, or why it says Kobe, but it is what it is. Looking for the Philo guy. Philo. Well, he might get his wish today, because I don't really see another reason to play Haynes King if he's, not 100%. Might as well rest him. But I guess Temple's actually a pretty good team, so I don't know. But let's see if I can get the game pulled up. I've been watching. The noon games are okay. Here we go. Temple versus Tech. And it's probably going to be on the weather delay. Yeah. So, I might, let's see. I've been watching the Auburn and Oklahoma game. So I might just do that instead of, well, here, let's see what they're saying. I can't, obviously. We're on the freaking CW. There is no one there. Wow. That's true. Oh, they just let people in? Yeah. A lot of people left that Clemson game too, But there is like no one there. Not that I have room to talk, but it is what it is. But we're on the CW this week. I'm gonna leave it on. I'm trying to finish this Clemson game up, and let's see who's in the chat. Rec Talk, Colby, David, Zach Jones. What's up, guys? Kickoff at 5:05. So we got a little bit. I thought I'd go live anyway and talk about the games and stuff that's going on. Kind of irritating that I have to change what I have on because we're playing at 4:45 or whatever it is. Hang on one second. Yeah, the gray uniforms look great. They look a lot better than the photo shoot or whatever that they did at the start. I'm gonna have to turn off the Duke and NC State game. I'm gonna have to turn it off because I was watching Auburn and Oklahoma here, and then Nebraska and Michigan. Although this might be at halftime. Let's see. Did Oklahoma score? They sure did. I'm cheering for Oklahoma straight up. If you leave Georgia Tech, I hope you fail. Unless you're not good enough to play, in which case I will cheer for you. But I'm a salty bitch. I'm not going to freaking wish you the best if you leave. Especially if you're like Eric Singleton, you're saying, I'm not leaving. We're not just going to leave for money. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, yeah, okay. So they said that for years, and then guess what? They're gone now. It's very annoying. But so I do hope they lose. I hope Texas Tech lost too, since they stole freaking Romello Height from us. But of course they won. So that really sucked. Yeah, it looks like Oklahoma just scored. I'm gonna watch the score here. Like a 35-yard touchdown. Not bad. Yeah, the 3:30 games have been good so far. Michigan's up 10-3 over Nebraska. I've been watching that. I'm pulling for Nebraska in that one just because I have them in my pick'ems. I had them winning, so we'll see. I take my pick'ems very seriously. Hey, C-Dog, I don't have the heart to stick around for much. I'm going to stream some Pokemon to keep my mind off of it. What do you mean? What do you mean? Don't have the heart to stick around for it. We're 3-0. Or are you upset about Clemson losing the game against Temple? Well, this is a good opportunity for us to get revenge. It's also a good opportunity for the team to ruin my life. So we'll see. But I checked the weather for Atlanta, and it is not like raining there. I don't know. Oh, it is now. It's cloudy, it says. Dang, I checked it like right before the game started. And I wish it was cloudy last week. It was brutally hot last week. I don't know. Playing Run and Bun. Have you seen the P-Chow Run and Bun Hardcore Nuzlocke? That video is insane. Where he's like Sisyphus pushing the boulder up the hill. That video is crazy. Going to be a long year for Pete? Yeah. I haven't checked in on old Pete, but I'm definitely going to be interested in going back and watching his reaction to that game because it is not looking good for Clemson. In fact, let me check back in on that game. Let's see. Yeah, 34-14 still. With 12 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. I mean, that game's over, dude. I mean, they've cashed it in, which I am blown away by. Like, have we ever seen a Dabo Swinney team just give up? Like, that's supposed to be... This is like a complete failure from Clemson. Because, first of all, they're not supposed to be losing to, Syracuse in the first place. Second of all, giving up... that team giving up, that's supposed to be something that they're immune to due to their freaking culture. You know what I mean? Like, apparently Dabo has forsaken the transfer portal, but in exchange, you kind of get the perks. Oh, Nebraska just scored, tied it up. Let's go. You're supposed to at least get the perks of having a rock-solid culture, and look at them releasing balloons for the score. Look, they released a bunch of balloons. I'm getting distracted by the flashing colors over here. But, yeah, they're supposed to not have those issues because they built it through recruiting. They have people who are bought in and stuff like that. They're not supposed to freaking lose. So this might mean I'm not buying it that they're giving up or that we broke them, honestly. I think they just suck. But it begs the question, like, how are they worse than last year if they're not in sort of a give-up mode? In which case, if they are in a give-up mode, then that's bad on Dabo Swinney because it's like you've stuck so hard to your values or whatever for the past years, and everybody's telling you to adapt, and he won't do it. And you're supposed to be, kind of exempt from having these kinds of issues if you go the way that Dabo Swinney has chosen to stay with his program. And now you're telling me that you can't even have the, rock solid culture where this kind of stuff doesn't happen? Like, then what are you getting out of it? You're just being stubborn. I'm sure that that's going to be all people talk about this week, which Clemson was a huge topic all throughout this past week too. But I don't know. I'm really disappointed. This happened twice now. We beat a top 10 or 15 team or whatever, and it turns out they suck. It really, really, really is not cool. So that's my rant on that. Let's see. PJ Jones, what's up? Dude, I freaking grew up with a dude named PJ Jones. He was like my childhood friend. That's funny. I mean, let's see. There could have been a lightning bolt at Hartsfield that caused a delay at Bobby Dodd. Yeah, I guess so. Let's see. Careful with that TV behind your left shoulder. This one? If they get me on that, then I don't know what to say. I mean this one back here is not broadcasting anything. It's just me. It's just my stream on the background. But this one does have a game on it, but it's like turned, the angle is crazy, and there's also a glare on it. There's no way they picked that up, right? I don't know. I know I don't want to get shut down like Rec Talk, but this back here is just my OBS going. How old is my cat? Oh, Lucy? She's actually, I know she is very heavy, but she's not that old. She was born in 2019 or 2020. I think 2019. Oh, there goes Michigan for a touchdown. Oh my God. Huge run by Justice Haynes. I need to see that from Jamal, dude. Where has that been? My cat is, so I guess I would make her, 6? And then we have 2 boys. This one here. Come here, Bentley. Oh, come here. This is Bentley. My 2 boys are a little older. They were born in 2017, so they're a couple years older. They're like 7 or 8 now. Is Rec at the game? Yeah. My wife has the same microphone under the mattress. Oh, yeah. Picks up sound good. It's actually a crappy mic, but hope it works better for your wife than it does for me. Let's see. Bentley, yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. So, let's see. Tech is still on commercial. I guess we're gonna wait till 5:05. That's pretty lame. That was a vibrator joke. I was able to pick up on that. I was able to. Georgia Tech is America's team. Yeah, I agree. We're the main characters. I just hope that this doesn't bode badly for us with Clemson being bad, and we weren't as good as we thought. That kind of happened last year with Florida State, and it's frustrating. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still think even if Clemson was bad, even if we had the hindsight, I don't know, say we beat them later in the year and they were 6-3 or something, or 6-4. I don't know. I still think we probably rush the field. Maybe not tear down the goalpost, but we haven't beat them in 9 years or 10 years. So that's a huge. It's still a rivalry. At least we consider it a rivalry, and breaking that streak was huge. So I don't know. But I do agree, they played a lot better against us than they did against Syracuse today. So, and we got to watch out for Syracuse now because we play them. So that's going to be a tough game, I don't know. Oklahoma up 10-3 on Auburn. It is the second quarter with 8 minutes to go. And, a huge pass. Gets Oklahoma up to the 50 with a flag down there. Yeah, these 3:30 games have been good. Better than the new games so far. Offensive line going to lean on Temple all afternoon. Big day for Haynes and King. We'll see. I mean, King probably shouldn't play that much today, I wouldn't think. Is the Clemson game over yet? I love you too, buddy. Stay safe out there. Who would rather play in the ACC, Miami or FSU? Florida State for sure. I don't think Florida State's as good as Miami. But then again, we seem to have Miami's number for the past few years, so who knows? We own both of them anyway, so it doesn't matter. How do you feel about Georgia Tech moving to the UG game to the Benz? I think it's fine for 1 year. I think this year, though, it's just disappointing because since we're going to beat them this year, it's like I really, really want to beat them at home. We'll have to settle for beating them in the Benz. But, just because, it just sucks because, I don't – any other year would have been better to do. But this year when we're going to beat them, it just really sucks. Just because we won't get to do it at Bobby Dodd. But I guess we'll have to wait 2 years or whatever. But I'm not mad at them for doing it, especially if it's only for one game, just because it's a huge payday for us. We're getting enough to pay off Jeff Collins' entire buyout. So, I'm not tripping on it. I a lot of people are. The only thing about it is just that I really hate that since we're beating them, we're not going to be at Bobby Dodd, but that's all. Let's see. Hope we win the ACC. Me too, man. Me too. Auburn not look bad so far. Yeah, they haven't. I think they're a pretty good team. I just want them to lose. I do. NC State would be the toughest game before Georgia, but it might be Syracuse. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We're going to have to watch out for old Syracuse. But, we do get them at home on homecoming. And I don't know. If they keep winning, it might be a night game. And we always play out of our minds on homecoming. So I feel pretty confident about beating them. I don't think we'll, have to get up to play them. I think that we have enough motivation, especially because they beat us last year. Let's see. There goes Eric Singleton with a catch in the Auburn game for a first down. So annoying. Eric Rivers is better, though. That's not sour grapes. He's just better. Let's see. Wish it was at Bobby Dodd? Yeah. ACC would be the best conference if Clemson was good. I don't know. There's a lot of teams in the ACC that have been disappointing. I thought Duke was going to be a lot better than they actually are. I thought, NC State has kind of lived up to what they should have been. And SMU kind of fell off. They lost again today. Although I don't think they're a horrible team. I actually think TCU might be pretty good. But I'm really impressed by TCU. But, North Carolina, Wake Forest are both terrible. Boston College has really let me down. They lost to Stanford and Michigan State. You would at least – I know you're traveling across the world to go play those games, but, at least win, go 1-on-1 and them. Boston College has disappointed me, especially with their quarterback's a former 5-star. I don't know. And then Florida State, of course, exceeded expectations. Miami, Clemson is not as good as I thought. Georgia Tech, we're doing our part. Louisville, I don't know. Louisville is undefeated, aren't they? I'm mostly just disappointed in Duke and Boston College. Hey, Randall Scott. You're at the game. Let's get a win today. Hell yeah. Gotta go change some diapers. All right, man. Take care. I'll see you later. Yeah, I'm about to be having to do that too. My pregnant wife is sitting next to me on the couch right now. So, that's cute. Let's see. What was the Louisville deal? Also, did we ever flip the coin? Like, do we know if we're getting the ball first or not? Does anybody know that? Because I didn't tune in until just a minute ago on the Tech game. I'm gonna try to check in on Louisville because what did they play? Bowling Green? Yeah, they beat them 40-17. So Louisville, not bad so far. But they played, not great teams. James Madison, it was a good win, so we'll see. They play Pittsburgh next week, so their first ACC game, so we'll kind of see how good Louisville is. But SMU is kind of a letdown. They're 0-2 out of conference, or at least Power 5 out of conference. They start conference play next week with Syracuse, so that'll be interesting to watch Syracuse versus SMU. I'd probably take Syracuse in that game. Let's see. Virginia Tech got on the board today against Wofford, so good for them. Got on the board. Wait. Oh, Stanford plays Virginia tonight. I'm going to watch that. Give me the Who's on that game. Oh, here we go. Looks like they're coming out. Or this might be a flashback. Oh, there's a lot more people there, it looks like now. A lot more people showed up. That's a pretty good crowd, not going to lie, for the 3-0 Jackets. I'm happy with that. I'm one to talk because I'm not there, but somebody's got to stream from home, right? Somebody's got to. Not everybody can make it to the games, and I don't know. I've always kind of done this. I go to the big games, so try to give us a home field advantage. Do you guys have a due date? November 6th. KMA says I'm scared of Syracuse. I'm not scared of them. Like I said, we get them on homecoming, and we get them at home. So I'm not. And plus, I just think we're a better team. Don't forget they got destroyed by Tennessee, but Tennessee actually is pretty good. So I don't know. 21-16 is Brent Key at Georgia Tech now. That record is climbing. I remember when it was like tied up, it was like 14-14. So he's done great. So it looks like the game's about to kick off finally after a 35-minute weather delay. Let's see. Auburn and Oklahoma still going, and so is Nebraska, Michigan. Nebraska has the ball. Go, Patrick Mahomes, go. He hails it deep. Oh, God. Oh, touchdown with a 50-50 like Hail Mary in the end zone. Holy crap. They actually come down with that. That's crazy. It was one of those deals where they all went up in a group to try to get it. Wow. All right, of course. Okay, no, we're actually kicking off. I'll be damned. We never kick. This is the first time we're kicking off to start a game. In this year. Was that Rec Talk? Was that Rec Talk I just saw on TV? Hold on a minute. I got to rewind it just a second here. I think I just saw Rec Talk. Wait, show it again. Show it again. I backed it up a second. That was totally Rec Talk. Oh my God. Did you see? Oh, that was totally Rec Talk on TV for like a second. Wait, I gotta record this and send it to him. That's funny. He was like dancing. Yeah, in the bottom right. I gotta record this. Yep, there he is. Well, there it is. Rec Talk made an appearance on TV. I had to back it up some just to so I'm behind now. That was totally him, wasn't it? It did look like him. I wonder what he's wearing. Mm-hmm. He was dancing. For anybody else who saw that, was that him? I don't know. I don't know. Tech isn't wearing those glow in the dark. No, these are gray. We were wearing black against Bowling Green. This is a different bad uniform. I don't think they look so bad, honestly. Let's see. Not a bad crowd size for Temple. That's what I thought too. Anyway, I'm a little behind. I'll get caught up on the commercial breaks, but here goes Temple, 1st and 10. They're going to take the snap, drop back, fires. Oh, God, he's wide open and drops it, though. Jeez, we totally had a problem there. They had an open man, and they just miss him. He threw it at the ground. Get loud. Let's see. So 2nd and 10 now. They're going to take the snap and hand it off. And he gets probably 2 yards off of that run. The gray uniforms don't look as bad as I thought they would initially. I think they look pretty good, actually. So I think they look even better with white pants. Gray shirts, white pants. No? Nah, I think you're tripping. I think they look better with white pants. Anyway. All right, 3rd and 8 here. Let's go. Get off the field here. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Looking, fires to the sideline. Did he catch that? Oh, my God. No. He stepped out of bounds. So, okay, cool. There were 2 men there. They kind of ushered him out of bounds. He caught it, but he stepped out of bounds when he came down. So cool. Very cool. Yeah, they kind of pushed him out of bounds. So very nice. All right, 3 and out to start the game. Let's see. Let Rec know he's a star. Georgia Tech's all white is the best uni they have. I like. Okay. No, not the all white. I like the gold jerseys, probably the best. Maybe like gold, maybe like white, gold, white. But I really like gold, navy. I think those look great. But I know I'm in the minority on that. Don't like color on color. I don't usually either, but the navy on navy looks great to me. All my friends in the group chat are telling me that Tech's not good because... Okay, Haynes King gets the start. So we still have a trend here, a lesser known as before, but we have turned the ball over every single first drive this year of the game. So hopefully we can break that. Oh, there goes your boys. Oh, my God. With a pass out of the backfield, he gets a huge game and flips the field. We're on their 35 now. What a game from Jamal Haynes. Nice. Very nice. Pass out of the backfield, had the blockers, and had Green. All right, we're going to... Haynes King keeps it. And gets forward for about 4 yards. But, yeah, we turned the ball over on the first drive every game so far. Now, last week it was on turnover on downs, which isn't as bad as fumbling it or throwing an interception, but still. Hopefully we can break that streak here. 2nd and 7. We're on their 34. So he hands it off to Jamal Haynes. Outside run again. Very nice gain. Let's go. He's down inside the 20. Let's go. Let's go. They're wearing gray like Bentley. That's right. Yeah. All right. So a bad spot will put us at the 20. And we're going to set up another screen. Gets maybe 4 yards. Maybe 4. Who was that? Number 7? I need to have a little cheat sheet with all our names because I'm having trouble keeping up with the numbers now of who's who. They change it every offseason. I know Jamal Haynes is 1. Obviously, Haynes King. I've still got 10. If he changed it, that would piss me off because I've got this jersey. I've got my Haynes King jersey on. It is interesting that they chose to play Haynes King here instead of Philo, though. But we're going to... Haynes King keeps it and walks in for a touchdown. Touchdown, Tech. Let's go. Oh, yeah, dude. Very nice.
I think Rec Talk was just in that shot.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Rec Talk's all over the TV here. I mean, easily walks it in for a touchdown. Great blocking on that. Great decision to keep it. And Jackets are up 7-0. Let's read the comment section. National Tyler bus. Oh, I can actually skip past a bunch of this because I was behind looking for Rec Talk. Rec Talk, if you're in here, did you see yours? You're on TV. This year's goal looks like tan. Why'd they get away from the gold, white, gold? I don't think it looks tan. I think it looks better than the kind of mustard, gold, yellow, or whatever they had last year. Honestly. Running game is going to be off the chain today? Yeah. I wish the running game was off the chain in the games that matter. That would be sweet. So Clemson loses 21-34. Pathetic. They got their ass kicked by Syracuse. That is pathetic. Wow. I don't even know what to say. What are they? The 1-3 now? Jeez. Wow. I definitely didn't see that coming. And Syracuse might be a little better than we thought too. So we'll keep an eye on that. I did like I did my video where I did I did a video where I looked at like our opponents and how they did this past week, and I had kind of written Syracuse off just because they went into overtime with UConn, but who knows? Third full season as Tech head coach, serves as interim coach of 2022. Winning records and bowls for each of first 2 seasons. 5th Georgia Tech alum to become a head coach. All right, here we go, kicking off. Aiden Burr. Goated. Walk-off freaking kick last week to beat Clemson. And that's going to go through the back of the end zone, or they just let it go for a touchback. So let's check in on Auburn too. Looks like they have the ball on their own 34. 2nd and 3 with 2 minutes to go in the half. And Eric Singleton takes it for the first down. Yeah, this game is taking forever. I don't know. I can't believe they're only at halftime just now. But anyway, we're going to take the ball. Haynes King keeps it again and gets about 7. Oh, that was Temple. That totally threw me off. So whoever quarterback there is just made a nice read and got 7 yards. I'm just used to Haynes King making the perfect read. Also, I don't see good. So 2nd and 3 now. Can't believe we gave that up. What the hell? He's going to pass. He's looking, fires. It's tipped but caught, and the guy gets the first down, barely. Looked like it was tipped at the line of scrimmage there. Yeah, it sure was. Tipped at the line of scrimmage, but he catches it. Anyway, I'm getting tons of texts. Way more people here than I thought they would be. This is from Rec Talk. More than 30K if I had to guess. That is amazing. And I thought so too whenever I saw... Dude, that crowd looks like comparable to the Clemson crowd, except for the south end zone again. That's awesome. I'm so happy. Anyway, they're going to play action, looking, fires out of bounds because he was under too much pressure. Dude, that's awesome. Props to the Tech fans for showing out for Temple. Because last week was crazy. All right, 2nd and 10 for Temple now. They're on their own 31. 30 and a half. They're going to hand it off to the outside. They got some blockers. He gets maybe 4 or 5 yards before stepping out of bounds. So let's see. It's 3rd down here and 5. 3rd and 5, baby. Let's hold them to another 3 and out. That'd be sweet. Office pillow or a pillow. All right, 3rd and 5. Come on. 3rd and 5. They're on their own 40. Come on. Drops back to pass, fires, caught, and God, we just destroy the guy. Winds up being incomplete. I mean, he is taken out. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, no. He never caught it. He never had a chance. It was over his head. Eifert takes him out anyway, though. It didn't look as bad in the replay. It didn't look as big of a lick in the replay as it did in real time. But, yeah, 4th and 5, they're going to punt now. Bailey Stockton back to receive the punt. Hopefully he doesn't do anything goofy. They get the punt off. Oh, also, he fair catches it just beyond our own 20, and there's a flag. What? Better not be on us. What do we got here? I think it's contact on the receiver. Okay, yeah, it's on Temple. They ran into Stockton after he called for the fair catch and was trying to catch it. So yeah, we did actually. I forgot to mention it, but we broke credit where credit's due. We broke our streak of turning it over on the first drive of every game. In fact, we got a touchdown, so very stoked on that. What are y'all saying? Tech getting some pressure today, yeah. Stoked to see that. I agree. He had to get rid of it, forced a pass out of bounds. Temple QB just gestured that he was having trouble hearing in his helmet. Well, I saw him doing this deal here. I saw him doing that. But I wonder If that's a technology thing, or if the crowd is loud. Based on what the crowd is comparable to last week, so stoked on that. Let's see. Temple wearing that sweet play out early on. We are too though. Does our Clemson look less after Syracuse did to them today? Yes, it does. I get a dub as a dub, but still. Yeah, Clemson definitely played worse against them. I was talking about this a lot earlier. Oh, Auburn scores and ties it up. I was totally not looking. I can't help it. It doesn't matter who Tech's playing. If Tech is playing, I got to watch the game and be laser focused on it. I always do this, and I always wind up missing good games. Even though we're playing Temple, who's a freaking group of 5 team. But I don't care. I could watch us blow out horrible teams all day, honestly. But what were you saying? Oh, yeah. Our win absolutely looks worse now. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. I talked about it quite a bit at the beginning of the stream about Clemson's culture and how they should be immune from that. Like, that should not happen. And it's really bad luck on Dabo. As if he didn't look bad enough. Who's pressing little things in here? Let me press it too. I like the 100 one. Let's see. Do you think the North stands need to be reduced in size? All those seats just not needed. Do you mean the South? It's the South one, right? That's always empty? Because the North stands is where the student section is, right? The South is like the empty one. Something needs to happen there. It's bad. It's always empty. Even last week, it was empty. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, Haynes King takes a snap, play action, rolls around, slips, but hails it deep. Wide open, but cannot freaking get it. Haynes King slipped and was unable to freaking connect there to Eric Rivers. He was wide open, though. That would have been so sweet if he hit that. Yeah, Haynes King rolls around, and then it throws him off. He kind of busted that play. That is a missed opportunity. Eric Rivers will come out after giving his all to get open, I'm sure. We're going to give it to somebody and get 9 yards. Looks like Malik Rutherford. They didn't cut to the play. The CW does this crap. They don't cut to the play until it's dang over. I didn't really see what happened, if it was a pass or a jet sweep or something. I don't know. 3rd and 1 now. Probably just a handoff here. We're under center. And, yeah, it's a handoff, and we get it easily. And then some. He gets past the very nice. Who was that? Hosley? Yeah, so he gets past the linebacker and freaking gets a nice, 20 yards off of that. So I'm stoked on that, baby. First down. Yeah, that was Hosley. 2,250 total yards in his career. We're going to pass to, who is that? Eric Rivers. And he gets a first down. I'm loving it, dude. Tech is killing it, dude. Oh. Tech is killing it. We're looking more and more complete every week, aren't we? We're inside their 25 now. Haynes King play action, has to get it out quick. Oh, God, he makes a move. Malik Rutherford down to the touchdown. Oh, wow. That play was almost... Haynes King almost took a sack. Somehow gets it out. He's got 2 guys about to tackle him. But he gets it out to Malik Rutherford, who dodges a bunch of guys in for a touchdown, 25-yard touchdown. You'll have to see it. I mean, we're just dunking on these fools. Hey, say it with me. Philo. Oh, God. Haynes King got his hand hit on that one. Take him out of there. Get him out of there. We don't need him. Just put Philo in. Haynes King, you've done your part. We're up 2 scores halfway through the first quarter. This is an ass whooping so far. I mean, we're just doing whatever we want, really. Nice touchdown by Malik Rutherford. Nice. King grabbing his wrist. Yeah, get him out of the game. Jeez, man. North has the ban. That's what I thought. Passing touchdown, yep. Haynes King first passing touchdown of the season. Is that true? I guess he usually just runs it himself. Yeah, Philo. But not for the reason that guy was calling for last week. I think Haynes King's done plenty. Is he injury prone? Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's a shame. Just because he works himself too hard. Like, he just barrels into people, and I don't know. He's a maniac. He just goes too hard. I love the new gold helmets much more than the old gold. Yeah. Yeah, they look good. I don't know. I don't trip over the uniforms too much just because, like, they look good no matter what, really. I don't know. No, I wouldn't worry about this game at all. We have this game under control completely. Like, we are just whooping them. Haynes King is a fullback on Sundays. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. He's already so beat up, though. I mean, you just want to go all in on breaking every bone in his body. Dude, how is... So, Michigan and Nebraska's back from halftime. Auburn and Oklahoma is just now going to it. They could not have taken any longer. Oklahoma receives after the half. I hope they win, dude. They should be winning by more, though. Well, they're not winning. They're tied. You know what I mean, though. Shouldn't be that close. Michigan's going to run a play action. Oh, pass out of the backfield to Justice Haynes. Isn't that his name, Justice Haynes? And get a first down. No, it's somebody else. I thought he was number 1. Another handoff. Goes nowhere for Michigan. And the Georgia Tech game's back. 7:37 to go. We're going to kick it off. We are halfway through the first quarter and up 14-0. So, yeah, I'm going to be calling for Philo here. I'm going to go ahead and make the call. Haynes King, you've done enough. Get Philo in there, get him throwing the ball around, get him comfortable. I think that'd be just fine. I think the hand thing is a perfect excuse to take King out. So the Temple offense comes out. Let's see if they can get a first down this time. Probably not, though. On their own 25, they're going to take the snap, hand it off. And we pushed them back on that play, but he somehow got forward for a couple yards. It looked like it might have been a loss at first, but he does get a 2 or 3 yards on that. It'll be 2nd and 8. Come on. Another 3 and out. Let's go. Or I think they got a first down last. They did get a first down last drive, but you know what I mean. I'm acting like Rec Talk over here. Flag. Temple false starts. So what is that? The second flag now, both on Temple. So I love that we're playing a clean game. That's cool. 2nd and 12 now. I thought Temple was like supposed to be good. Not saying that they're bad. I don't know. Isn't Temple supposed to be like a really good group of 5 team? They take the snap, hand it off, blown up in the backfield. My God, dude. Jordan Vanderberg just pushed 2 of their linemen into him to get the tackle for loss. Oh, my God, dude. He just pushed 2 men back to get that tackle. They double teamed him and still give up the tackle for loss. I need to see that again. Oh my God, dude. What a freaking beast. It's now 3rd and 15. They're backed up to their own 20. Takes a snap, looking to pass. He does complete it, but it's going to be well short of the line of gain, and a bunch of guys get over there to tackle him. So, show me that freaking tackle for loss again, please. That was crazy. I mean, Jordan Vanderberg single-handedly blew that play up while being double-teamed. I got to see that again. I'm going to rewind it. If they don't show it again, I'm going to rewind it when it comes to a commercial break. But now 4th and 5, they're going to punt again. Bailey Stockton back to receive again. Snap is up, kick is up, and fair catch at the 35, at our 35 or so. Yeah, it looks like we're going to commercial. I'm going to rewind and watch that freaking Vandenberg thing again. That was crazy. Let me see this again. Show it. Show it. Yeah. God dang. I mean, double teamed. And he still blows them both back and gets the tackle for loss. Oh my God, dude. What a monster. That is crazy. I mean, what a beast. How much of a beast can you be? So, very impressed by that. Let's see. Let's scroll up just a little bit. Philo in the second quarter for up by 28. I don't know. I say put him in now. Did King get hurt? He hit his hand or something. He was trying to shake it off. I don't know if he's hurt or not. But what's up, Millis? Clemson dominating stats today, including 2 turnovers. Really? C-Dog, go to the freaking games. Come on, man. Somebody's got to stream it. And look, me and Rack Talk are buddies, but we freaking stream every one of the big games on his channel. Not that it's a problem, but like, I want to stream some games too, you know. And if if he goes to all the home games, then that's my chance to stream. And besides, I don't know. I've been streaming the games since 20 whatever. It's not a freaking problem. Since 2021, I've been streaming every game. And I go to the big ones. I mean, I go to Clemson. Every time we play Georgia, I get loud. I go to, I go to 2 or 3 games a year. That's just what I do. So I'm sorry if that pisses you off. Somebody's got to stream it. Not everybody can go to the games, and I like to be able to stream it to them. And I want to freaking stream some games on my channel. All right, Haynes King back out there. They didn't bench him. They showed him getting his hand hit again or whatever, but I don't know. Hopefully it's fine. Hand off. No, he keeps it. He keeps it, and wow. He gets a nice run for like 8 yards. Nice blocking on that play created a big hole for him. And I don't get why we don't just put Philo in. What's the point? I guess we're taking Temple seriously. Like, I get it. But we are dominating them like bad. 4:35 to go. King takes a snap, hands it off this time, and we're going to get the first down. No problem. No problem, and we're approaching the 50-yard line. Jamal Haynes gets the first. I haven't finished reading the comments yet. I'll have to get back to the comments on commercial break. But 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. We got our first down here. Haynes King, play action, looking. He's got all day, fires deep. Oh, God. No, he couldn't come up with it. Who was that, Rivers? Yeah, he's trying to get that Rivers connection. He just wasn't as open this time. He tries to come down with it. He probably should have caught that, honestly. It wasn't too bad of a throw. But, yeah, that's going to be another missed opportunity to get the big Eric Rivers play. 2nd and 10. It's okay. We can keep trying. Haynes King is going to hand it off. And we'll get, okay, yards after contact here. Jamal Haynes gets about 6 or 7. So it'll be 3rd and probably 4. Come on, man. We are across the 50 now. Let's go. 3rd and 5. Takes a snap, drops back, looking, steps up in the pocket, fires to Bailey Stockton for an easy first down on the outside. There was nobody around him for 10 yards, and he's able to easily get the first down. That's what I'm talking about, dude. We're chugging along. I love it. In the trenches, Temple defensive line average 286 pounds compared to our 316. And that has usually not been the case in years past. We usually are the smaller team. So, love that we're getting size on our guys now. Haynes King takes a snap, drops back to pass. He's got all day. Again, fires the end zone. Come on! Touchdown! Is that Eric Rivers? No, it's Isaiah Canyon on the outside, down the sideline. Drops a freaking dot. That's what I'm talking about. Hey. That's what I'm talking about to Isaiah Canyon. That dude is huge. And brings in the touchdown. Let's go. Let's go. Very nice. Time to take out Haynes King, maybe? I don't know. I don't mind actually getting Haynes King some practice stretch on the field either, to be quite honest. Get him back in the groove of doing that. I really don't mind it, now that I think of it. So we're going to nail the extra point. And I Heart Coach Key is the sign that this student is holding, which is a far cry, right, from a few years ago when we were holding signs that said THWD, to hell with Jeff. Isaiah Canyon, beautiful throw and catch in stride. That was a dot by Haynes King. That was a dot. How long of a touchdown was that, actually? I don't think I saw. That was a pretty long touchdown. Because we were like... I didn't see how long. Well, I guess I can check on my little app. I weren't paying attention. Let me pull it up. 37-yard touchdown pass. So, second touchdown pass of the year for Haynes King. Let's go. All right, let me go back in the comment section. I think I had talked to this guy. He told me to go to freaking games. Like, sorry, shoot me. But it's not like they need my help. Last time I went to a group of 5 game, it was Bowling Green. You're right. You're sure right. Yup. Good deal on third down. Yep. I need to see that play. You think you could record it with your phone? It won't be shown. Well, I didn't see that when you made that comment, or else I might have, but I'd have to go way back to see it now. Are you not watching the game? Or did you say you were too nervous to? Let's see. Remember when we had smaller lines? Of course I do. That's what I said. Hang on, I'm going to go back to the comments. I thought we were going to commercial. Now I'm behind because I went back to watch that touchdown again. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to be pretty far behind y'all, but don't even trip because I'll get caught back up when we go to commercial. Don't even trip. .238 to go in the first quarter, where I'm at anyway. And it looked like so that was a touchback. All right, Temple's got the ball. They're on 25. They take the snap. They roll out of the pocket immediately. A fire out of bounds. Terrible throw. Terrible throw. Hey. Oh, they're showing some kids at the game. That's going to be my kid. November 6th, baby, is when Sea Dog 2 comes out. I can't wait. So Temple's still on their own 25. It'll be 2nd and 10. And hey, my boy, what are you doing? Gonna hand it off, and they get a hole, but the safety comes crashing down into him and prevents a much larger gain. They get about 5. So nice play on whatever safety that was. Nice play. 3rd and 4. And I think they were trying to get us to jump, but we don't take the bait, so they're calling out something or the other here. Let's see. Takes a snap, drops back, looking, fires. Caught, oh my God, he caught it for a first down. No. And it looks like a tight end gets it for the first down. And they're almost to the 50 now. So this will be their first. If they can get another yard or two, it'll be their first plays on offense in our territory. So, so we gave that one up. Just inside the 50. Got cat hair all on my face and nose and stuff. They're going to blow the play dead. Did somebody call a timeout? I think Temple called a timeout. Dude, they're sweats, bro. It's 21-0. Like, what are you calling a timeout for? Why are they sweating? Hey, my boy. This is my baby boy, Tom. He's my bud. Yeah, he's my sweet boy. I raised him from a baby. He was sick and flea-ridden and dying, and I had to bottle feed him. And now he's my favorite cat. I love this cat. That's my best friend right there. So they're going to pass it, and nice defense. We pursue. They try to get out to the edge, but we chase them down and prevent the first. So nice speed there to chase him down. 2nd and 4. Temple, 2nd and 4. They're across the 50 now. They're going to hand it off up the middle. And a bunch of guys take him down. He falls forward just shy of the line of gains. So, see if we can bow up on D here. They're third and 1. So come on, D, 3rd and 1. It's money down. Money down, baby. Are we going to give up the play now that I called it money down? I'm just feeling nostalgic. I mean, we're playing Temple, and I don't know. Last time we played these bastards, they beat us. Oh, into the first quarter. Here we go. So I can actually skip ahead now to the commercials. So. All right, let me try to get caught back up in the chat now. Let's see what y'all are saying. The gray jerseys are throwing me off. I keep thinking that's us in the white. I know earlier I was like, oh yeah, Haynes King keeps it and gets forward for 7 yards or whatever, but it was the Temple quarterback. It totally threw me off. Let's see. I'd make the case we take out King. That's what I was saying. What's the over-under for this game? Here, let me check. Temple plus 24. Over-under is 53 points. So far, we're the only ones contributing to that point total. King draft stock going up with these throws. Yeah. It's good that he can do it. Pad those stats. I love it. If we want him to get the Heisman, we're going to need to. How much do you think we need to pay Isaiah? Whatever he wants. I mean, that would be a huge loss if he left. I mean, I know that, Singleton was our best receiver last year or whatever, but honestly, this is not sour grapes. I think we upgraded with Eric Rivers, and Isaiah is like what you want. I think we need to do whatever we can to keep him. I mean, he's insane. Difference between Key and Collins is stunning. Thank you, Zach Jones, for the super chat. I think King put rumors to bed. Yeah, he's been passing nice, so he's been passing really well, so I'm happy, definitely happy about that. Thanks for the super chat. It means a lot. Who is number 1 in the chat? It looks like Zach Jones is. King has 2 touchdowns, 1 int on the season. 2 passing touchdowns, that is. Oh, what a nice aerial shot of the stadium, isn't it? There's plenty of people there. I'm so happy with the crowd turnout. I hope I don't sound like a hypocrite because I'm not there, but I don't know. I've always streamed the games. I don't know. Am I bad for that? It's not like I haven't thought of that or had that thought. We're going to hand it off, easily get the first down. That was 3rd down. It wasn't money down. That's why we were able to get that. We're not coached by Jeff Collins anymore, so we don't need gimmicks or anything like that to convert those. First quarter stats. Total plays, we each tied up at 16, but we have 199 yards, so there's 61. 12.4 yards per play is crazy. I didn't see the time of possession there. They moved the graphic off the screen too quick. But I'll check it when we go to commercial. So I can't tell if this is King or Philo, but they're going to play action, looking. Oh, I think it's Philo. Rolls out of the pocket. Oh, easily gets the first down on the outside and then some. Go, 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 go. Oh, my God, he got way more. I thought he'd just step out of bounds. He kept going all the way down inside the 5. Oh my God, that was Temple. Oh my God, dude. I just called the last two plays like they were us. The Grays are throwing me off too. God dang it. I was just cheering for Temple. You gotta be kidding me. Come on. You know I don't see good. First and goal for Temple. And they're going to throw an incomplete pass. God, I can't believe I just did that. Look, man, the Grays are throwing me off too, dude. Dude, I thought they put Philo in. I thought, like, he just took off for a nice run down the sideline. I feel like an idiot. Oh, jeez. I can be a bit of a bonehead. All right, second and goal from the 4 for Temple. Now I'm pissed that we gave that play up. He's going to play action and try to roll out and pass, but it's broken up again. Third and goal. Almost picked, I think. Let me see this. It happened too fast for me to see. Yeah, pass it. Oh, almost picked. It was a terrible pass. That would have been cool to have that one. I love it when we shut them out. But they'll probably have to go for a field goal here. So third and goal, again, from the 4. I can't believe what I just did a minute ago. Oh, my God. All right, they're going to hand it off. And nope, they're going to pass, but he doesn't get there. We make the stop again. They send a man in motion, act like they're going to hand it off. Then he rolls out, passes it to him. And we were there. 2 or 3 guys were there to make the stop. So very impressive goal line stand there. I love it. I love it. So let's see if they go for it or go for a field goal. If they want to win, they'll probably go for it. Yeah, that's what they're doing. So looks like he's under center. I think they're just going to try to punch it in. They need 2 yards. Yep, hand it off, and we give it up. Damn, man. Ugh. We just give up the touchdown. That sucks. That sucks. I feel like a total idiot. I was cheering for him on that drive. Oh, jeez, bro. Your child will have an election day birthday. Maybe. I was 2 weeks late, so it might be like late November that we have the dang thing. I don't know. When Sea-Dog 2 comes out, yeah. Yep, that's Sea-Dog 2. For anybody who hasn't seen the announcement of Sea-Dog 2, y'all should go watch it. It's called Huge Sea-Dog Announcement. I made it in the summer. Can't tell if that's King or Philo. Yeah, it was Simon. It wasn't either of them. We need to answer for going down the field and scoring another one. Yeah. They haven't scored us on yet with Sea-Dog. Cheering for us. Oh. Usually that's the opposite situation. Is whoever I cheer for gets destroyed. But things have been turning around lately for old Sea-Dog, so yeah. Do I look silly? Squidtar, what's up? Congrats on the win last week, brother. Unfortunately, don't look so strong now. I know. Tell me about it. That's what we were talking about at the beginning of the stream. I kind of gave my thoughts on it. I'm sure I'll probably talk about it in my video, which I've been liking that video. Did a bunch of people watch that video? Let me pull it up. Let me see. Because we had I've started doing this video where I like look at the teams on our schedule and kind of talk about how they've been doing. And yeah, 450 views, so people are decently liking it. The first one got around the same. So people are liking it, I think. Are y'all liking that video? I think it's interesting to kind of look at who we're playing, who coming up, and keep track of them, if they're winning, losing, how they look, and it helps me kind of know what kind of team they are when we get to play them. I don't know. Of course, every single team we play looked horrible last week, but you know. You liked it? Well, good. Quint Cabez, is that how you say it? We have a chance to avenge Clemson by beating Syracuse. Well, I hope we beat them no matter what. We get them on homecoming. That's huge, honestly. We play really good on homecoming every year. So it's gonna be a touchback. 7-21 now. Not stoked on that defensive drive. But I was cheering for the wrong team. Oh hell! It looks like Michigan just ripped off another huge run for a touchdown. It's 26-17 now. Damn, man! I picked Nebraska, dude. That looks silly. Dang. All right, we get the ball. I guess King is still in there. Handoff. No. Yeah. Oh, God. That play was blown up. That play was blown up for a loss. It's going to be 2nd and 12. Not cool. Not cool. Oh, they're talking about Jeff Collins on the broadcast. Also not cool. Did y'all see the graphic that Temple put out for this game? It was like down to the 404, and it was like Waffle House. They were taunting us. All right, Haynes-King's going to pass. God, incomplete. Come on. Looked like he had it to Rutherford. Now it's 3rd and 12. We're going to have to punt. Not cool. Don't let them score, and then you refuse to answer by freaking punting. That's not stoked on that. But our passing looks pretty good today, so let's see if we can convert this. I'd be looking at Canyon. He's like our... all right, Haynes-King pass. He gets the cross route for... Oh, gotta go. Oh, my God. Canyon on the crosser, but he catches it around the line of scrimmage and gets tackled. He tries to stay on his feet and get forward for a couple yards, but we don't quite get it, so we're punting now. Not freaking cool. We go 3 and out in response to their touchdown. Not stoked. All right, but we get the punt off. It's going to... He fields it inside the 5 for whatever reason. Doesn't fair catch it. Oh, God, he has a lane on the outside. Steps out. We finally get him out of bounds. Yeah, that was a huge return. There's a flag down. What a disaster. Let's see what this flag is. Every flag so far has been on them. Usually on punt returns, it's usually a block in the back on the returning team. Or blind side or something. But, yeah, he fields it inside the 5. We are so terrible at punt and punt return, dude. I swear. Based on how not happy the Temple coach looks, it's on them. Yeah, block in the back on Temple. Penalties decline, but there was also a blindside block, which we accept. So there was a block in the back and a blindside block on Temple. So We decline the block in the back. We take the blindside block. Temple coach is pissed. I mean, you commit 2 penalties, dude. Let's see this. I don't really know. I don't really see. I didn't see it. We got bailed out. I don't know. From what I've seen, I didn't see any blindside blocks or blocks in the back. I saw none of it. Anyway, 1st and 10 Temple. They got the ball in their own 5. So, we better not give up any points on this drive. Quarterback's in his own end zone. Takes a snap, handoff. No, he keeps it. Gets tripped up at the line of scrimmage. He maybe falls for a yard. That's it. I want to see another Vandenberg double team freaking sack. It wasn't a sack. It was a tackle for a loss, but still. 2nd and 9 for Temple. I'm not cheering for them this time. I'm not cheering for these guys again. He's going to take the snap, hand it off. No, drops back for a pass. Looking, rolls out of the pocket. He's looking, fires. Oh, God, they catch it for the 1st down. Oh, God. Oh, brother. That was a big catch, too, for like 20 yards. Come on, man. Come on, man. 1st and 10. They're up to the 21 or 2 now. All right. Jeez. Not cool. Lock in. Like, damn. Somebody calls a timeout. I think Temple. Yeah, they call another timeout. All right, let's read the chat. I didn't get caught up last time. Tom, reset my phone. Let's read the chat. Too much passing. I have Nebraska as well. Yeah. Not looking so hot right now. That game is 3:45 to go in the 3rd quarter. Nebraska's down 10. They do have the ball, though. Got a punt. Tech relaxed a little. You saw hold. Temple QB is starting to give Tech some problems. Yeah, he's settling in. He looked real uncomfortable and stuff like at the beginning of the game, but now, yeah, he's. I'm dominating the chat. Well, I appreciate it. You're the number one. You're number one, dude. Stoked on you. Stoked on you. It's kind of funny they added like points and stuff. Do you get anything for that? How do you get on the leaderboard? I think it's just bragging rights. I love Tom the Cat. Yeah. I can tell the story of Tom. We got him. I got him from a guy I worked with. I was working construction, and we had this like toothless hillbilly that was working with us. He literally talked like Coach O or something. He's like, and he talked like the dang guy from Joe Dirt when he's like, "Home's where you make it." Man, boy, everybody knows that. He talks like that. He's like a toothless freaking redneck. And I was working with him, and he was talking about his cat. Oh, look at this. On the TV, they're showing the Haynes King Hell of a Quarterback book, kids book. I got that book for my son. So pretty cool. I'm gonna read it to my son when he's a kid. He's gonna know the legend of Haynes King. But I'll have to finish the story of Tom the Cat at the next commercial break because we're back now. Haynes King, play action. It looked like. No, god dang it! It was Temple again. At least I caught myself this time. This shit's confusing me, man. I'm all confused. I can't believe I just did that again. 2nd and 4 for Temple. It was a play action pass. 2nd and 4 for Temple. Oh my god. Come on, D. You're really pissing me off. Alright. He takes a snap, drops back to pass, looking. He's going to keep it himself, and easily. He's got Green in front of him. He gets the first down, but not much more. We're there to meet him at the line of scrimmage, or at the line of game, but dang. I got to stop doing that, dude. That's embarrassing. Good thing there's only like 2 people here. Good thing. All right, 1st and 10 for Temple. They're almost to their own 35. Handoff. It goes nowhere. Finally, they get a freaking play that's not like 10 yards. So, it'll be 2nd and 10. I mean, we were totally dominating them a minute ago. You just can't ease up, I guess. I mean, maybe it was my fault. I was talking about putting Philo in and all that. Of course, Philo he's a great quarterback. It's not that. It's just that I don't want Haynes King to get hurt. But anyway, 2nd and 10. They're on their own 34. Come on. Drops back to pass. Fires to the sideline. Out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. 3rd and 10. Come on. Oh, God. Nebraska just caught a touchdown pass. Or is that an interception? I think it was a touchdown, but there's a flag. All right, big 3rd down here. Come on. Let's get our heads out of our asses and get this stop. Turnover would be cool. All right, drops back to pass. Looking. He's got time. Scrambles forward under pressure. We're going to sack him for a loss of 4. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Nebraska illegally touched somebody. So that touchdown's not going to count. You cannot be doing that, man. Anyway, we get the sack. Hell yeah. I'm happy with that. So, we're going to get the ball back. I'm expecting a touchdown on this drive. Look, if I keep petting him, he'll bite me. If I keep petting him just like this, he'll get irritated and bite me. I'm not going to do it. So, punt is up, and we're going to fair catch it at our own 31. So, not bad. It's whatever. I'd like to be a little better. Hey, Sea-Dog and Sea-Cat. Yeah. Temple has figured some things out, dominating time of possession. Well, that's because we're scoring so fast. I wouldn't necessarily take that as a red flag or whatever. Check the yardage tells more of a story. Anyway, Haynes King is going to hand it off. Oh, nice game there of about 6 or 7 by Hosley. Okay. He's been playing good for us. He was a good pickup in the portal. So 2nd and 4 now. Let's see what we do. We're just inside the 40. Haynes King up. Oh, God. Did we false start? False start. Dang, man. Oh, the center did it again, dude. How you false start as a center? You should know better than that. Ugh. Who is that? I can't even tell. Jeez, man. All right, 2nd and 9 now. Frick. All right, draw sack to pass. He rolls out immediately. There's a flag down. And we get the first to Hosley out of the backfield, but there's a flag, so I don't know. Happened almost immediately after the snap. Probably a hold or something. I don't know. Let's see. Illegal. Oh, my God. Illegal formation on us. More than 5 players in the backfield. Come on. So that'll wipe the first down off the board. Jeez, man. 2 penalties in a row. 2nd and 14 now. All right, 2nd and 14. We're freaking rowing the boat. Haynes King looking, fires deep. Oh, God. Incomplete. The camera work is terrible. Camera work was absolutely terrible on that. It was hard to tell what was going on. Oh, brother. Incomplete, so it's now 3rd and 14. So let's see what we dial up here. Last time it was a freaking pass. He catches it on the line of scrimmage. So we're going to drop back to pass. He's got time, and dumps it off. Let's see if we can get this. Hell no. Yeah, take the dump off on 3rd and 14, dude. Good idea. You had more time. Like, damn. You had more time. Like, that was good protection on there. He dumps it off anyway. Pass happy as hell all of a sudden. Well, hey, I mean, we're trying shit out. Like, now's the time to do it against Temple. So, we get the punt off. Barely. They're going to let it bounce. And that was a horrible punt. Like, no doubt about it. Absolutely horrible. Punter limping now. Jeez, man. Punting is freaking terrible. It's got to be fixed, dude. Everything else special teams is good. What is it with punting? They're honed in on the punter. That was an absolutely terrible punt. And the punting has been bad all year. It's not just that punt. Give me a break. 4:46 to go in the half. And Temple has the ball on their own 27. So they're going to hand it off. And they get like 5 yards or 6. I'm not liking it how we're stalling out. I get that we're pass happy. I mean, now's the time to practice passing because it's not our strength. You know, against Temple. I get it. But maybe also get a better lead. I don't know. 2nd and 5 for Temple now. Hand off. No, he keeps it. Passes it to the outside, but we're all over it. No gain. We're all over that one. Rodney Shelley, very nice. All right, 3rd down here. Let's see if we can get off the field. Yeah, I'm not sure about that decision to throw it there. It hasn't really worked out for him at all doing that. 3rd and 5. We better not give this up. I don't care if the offense doesn't score again. We should win this game. I don't care. Come on, D. Their quarterback looks like Michael Sarah. All right, takes a snap. It's going to be a pass. He throws it over the middle. Not over the middle, but... Oh, incomplete. We forced the incompletion. That's what I'm talking about. Very nice. Hell yeah. It was a good throw, too. And good... And, wow, we didn't force anything. It was just... He messed up that catch. He should have caught that. So thanks to an error on their part, they're going to be punting. And punt is up. We're going to fair catch at the 25. So, offense. Come on. I'm not snapping at you. I'm not snapping at you. Don't you worry. You're doing all right. You're doing all right. What a good boy. He's not. He's really an asshole. Oh, he's about to bite me, see? If I keep petting him like this, he'll bite me. Alright, Haynes King and the offense back out there. 3:17 to go in the half. We have all 3 timeouts. Plus the 2-minute warning. So we're going to hand it out a run to the outside, and he dodges a few tackles to get forward for about 7. Not a bad run by Eric Rivers there. Not a bad run. Let's see, drive chart. Touchdown, 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 punt, punt. Jeez, dude, that's crazy. 71-yard touchdown drive, 63, 65, and then like 3 and then 2 yards. So not good at all on the past 2 drives for the offense. 2nd and 5, Haynes King's going to pass, set up a screen, and God, this one's going to be blown up for a huge loss. Oh my God, man. Do not go 3 and out again. We're going to go to the 2-minute warning probably here. There's a player hurt too. They might stop the clock. Yeah, they stopped the clock before the 2-minute warning. You sleepyhead. You're missing the game. I'm getting irritated at the Jackets. They're starting to irritate me. We're playing with our food here. Alright, let's read the comments. Jeez. Contractually obligated Eford Necro moment. Comment. Yeah. Tech needs to score before half. I agree. Offense looks like hell. Yeah. Last 2 drives. We looked great in the first quarter. Now we're grinding home. What the heck? I don't know. I mean, maybe we just, like I said, maybe we got, we're pass happy. I mean, we're trying to, get the pass game going. It's like, I get it. We had a huge lead, and we're trying stuff out. We want to get Haynes King more comfortable passing with the, to now fall back on the run game would be kind of. I mean, we could do it, but I don't know. Haynes King's gonna pass. Drops back to look. Oh God, he's sacked. Oh no. Takes a sack. Wow. That is not usually the case for Haynes King. Maybe we should go to the run game. I don't know. This is looking not good. Probably won't score before half unless we hold them to 3 and out. That was pitiful. Playing with our food here. Jeez, man. Ugh. Like, come on. Well, I'm not stoked, guys. I'm not stoked on what I've seen here. Past 3 drives have been bad. Straight up. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do, Tom? What do we do? I'm good. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I was telling the important story here. I have this toothless hillbilly that I was working with. You can barely understand like what he says. He's like he talked like the guy from Joe Dirt, or like Ed Orgeron or something. But go Tigers. But anyway, we were talking about, it was my girlfriend at the time, my wife now. Her birthday was coming up, and we both are animal lovers, and she had never had a pet before. I was thinking about getting one because we had just moved out on our own. Well, I had an apartment. She was going to college. But I had my own apartment, so I'm like, maybe I'll get a pet. And he mentioned that, I mentioned at work that I was thinking about getting a cat, and he was like, you want a cat? I got kittens. I was like, really? So he was like, yeah, I got kittens. I'll give you one. So I asked him for a kitten. He was like, you want boy or girl? And I said, girl. Because I had 2 girl cats growing up, and I didn't know about boys. I heard that they spray or whatever. So I thought I'd go with a girl. So he brings me the cat, and it's this guy right here. Obviously a freaking boy. We didn't know that for months, though. So we named him Patsy, after my favorite country singer, Patsy Cline. And Patsy was horrible. I mean, in horrible condition. Had fleas. Like, you see how he's white? He had like brown. It was like brown. And he was a little kitten. I had to bottle feed him. And he had fleas, and he had a respiratory infection and everything. Like, he had crusts all over his eyes and face. It was not good. And I had to nurse him back to health, and we were like nervous if he was even going to make it. But he wanted to be fine, and then of course we took him to the vet, a few months in, and the vet was like, this is a boy. So Tom Petty had just died at the time. We actually didn't name him after Tom the cat. We named him after Tom Petty. He had just died, so we were like, all right, let's name him Tom. You see that? He just tried to bite me. Little shit. I'm just patting you. He's such an asshole. He used to be a terrorist as a kitten. He used to be an absolute terrorist. And then we got Bentley to play with him. All right. Temple back to pass. He rolls out of the pocket under pressure. Gets chased out of bounds, but no gain. What? Oh, I brought up Patsy. He doesn't like that. Yeah. His gender crisis. So he transitioned to a boy. We definitely gave him a complex. And he was an absolute terrorist as a kitten. Like, he would climb in the fridge and in the Christmas tree and everything. Like, he was crazy. He would, like, eat your hair and claw you, like, under the door. If you were taking a poop, he would claw at your feet under the door. Like, he was crazy. Temple hands it off, and it takes a bunch of us to get him down. Jeez. But they don't get the first down. But had some yards after contact there. It's going to be 3rd and 3. But anyway, that same thing actually happened with my first cat when I was a kid. And what we did when I was a kid was get the second cat, because then they play with each other. So we did the exact same thing. We got Bentley, and he was a good boy. He was a good boy. So that's how we got the 2 cats. And of course we got Lucy, but that was years later. Anyway, they're going to hand it off, jet sweep to the outside. Get him, get him, get him. Oh, he gets to the edge and gets the first down, and like a million yards after that, damn it. Come on, it's Temple. I'm starting to get peeved off. There's a flag down. Maybe it might be brought back because of holding. Minute left in the quarter. A holding call here would be huge. Yeah, they're signaling for holding. The refs are talking to each other. I don't know. Holding offense. Unnecessary roughness on us, though, too. So they offset. So we're going to replay it down, I think. I think. No? Are they offset? I don't know. We did hit him out of bounds too much, though. Which is so stupid. Just push him. He was already going. He was already going out of bounds. Is that an automatic first down? I don't know. I don't think they offset. They're showing first down, so who knows. But it is the CW. They might not know what's going on either. They're showing 1st and 10. The sticks show 1st and 10 too, so I guess that our penalty was worse than theirs, so I don't know. 1st and 10 Temple, they're on their own 45. 46. Damn it, man. Drops back to pass, fires, and we're there. Nope, he jukes us out and falls forward for the first down. God. He might be a yard short of it. I don't know. 48 seconds left in the quarter. I'd love to just take it to halftime at this point. But they're going to probably try to kick a field goal or something here. So they take the snap. They're going to pass. They fire. We force the incompletion, though. Good D on that one. This game is like too competitive. Like, it should not be this competitive. I'm really getting irritated. I'm actually getting pissed off. Like, come on. 3rd and 1 from our 45. Come on, man. 36 seconds to go in the half. 10 seconds on the play clock. 3rd and 1. Let's go. They bring somebody in motion. They take the snap. He's going to keep it himself. He's looking. He fires. Tipped up. And intercepted, baby. Come on. Let's go.
No, it fell.
Oh, did it fall? Either way, it's 4th down now.
It almost fell.
Oh, we almost had. How did we not get that? He totally tipped it up. And we dive for it. 2 guys dive for it, but neither of them can come up with it. I thought that was an interception. Dang. But they're definitely going to go for it. There's no reason not to here. You know, if they don't get it, we have 3 timeouts. I don't know. I say we take a shot. If we're committing to the pass game and taking our shots, then why not? Let's get this first 4th down stop, though. They're going to hand it off. Yep. And does he get it? I don't think so. God, he got it. Ugh! We should not have given that up. Everybody knew what they were about to do. Dang! 23 seconds left. They're going to pass. Looking. He's going to keep himself and run. No, he throws it out of bounds. Almost picked off again. 16 seconds in the half. I'm not freaking happy about how close this game is and competitive. I'm getting mad. That would have been a crazy pick.
We're going into halftime.
Yeah, I'd love to go into halftime at this point. We should not have given up that 4th down. We knew what they were about to do and still let them get it on us. And it was yards after contact. Like, we had him hit for a loss. I thought they didn't get it, but he fell forward for the first. Come on. 2nd and 10 now. 16 seconds in the half. Drops back to pass. He's probably going to have to go for it all. No, he has to throw it away again. He was under too much pressure. So I'm glad that we got pressure on him 2 plays in a row here now. And okay, we're getting fired up. Yeah. After we done let him screw around and let him get back in the game. And we do get the ball after half. Not that that freaking matters, our shitty offense. But it'll be 3rd and 10 here, so I don't know. 10 seconds to go in the half. Really wish this game would just go to halftime. But we've been getting good pressure. We're sending forward. No, one. Yep. Fires to the sidelines, out of bounds. 6 seconds to go. So I don't know what we'll do here. I don't know what we do here. They might just knee it and take it to halftime. Oh, they're going to go for the end zone. Okay. Oh, they're going to try the field goal. Wow. This is like a freaking 60-yarder. Sure, I guess. I'll be impressed if he hits this because it's a long field goal. Let's see. Kick is up. It's got the aim, and oh my God, he makes it as time expires in the half. No good? Huh? I thought he made it. Dude, I totally it must have fallen short. It totally looked like from the view that he had made it, but I guess not.
It looks like they were.
I guess he didn't have a leg. I totally thought he got that. Oh, brother. You got a link? Oh, sure. Rec Talk wants to come in. Let's see what Rec Talk has to say. Let me set up the stream for him to come in. Sorry. Y'all give me just 1 second. I'm getting Rec Talk in here. There we go. Alright, Rec Talk, I sent the chat on Twitter. One sec, I just gotta set up my audio here. Bear with me. Alright, now if he joins, should be able to hear him. Okay. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for Rec Talk. We'll see what he says. I sent you the link on Twitter, Rec Talk. Oh, here he is. Hey.
What's going on, buddy?
Hey, man. Hang on, let me check and make sure that your audio is coming through.
Is it coming through?
Yep, it's coming through good.
All right.
You got a rant to go on?
I'm not happy. Yeah, like it wouldn't be, Georgia Tech if you're not worried about Bowling Green after you get ranked. I think the defense has played well. Our offense, you probably can't see it on the TV, but King's hanging on to the ball too long. There's 14 points we left on the field with Eric Rivers. That one hit him in the hands, the second one, but as soon as he came out of the break of his post route, the ball should have been in the air.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. We look flat. We don't give a shit.
Well, we looked amazing to start the game.
Yeah, that's what I looked at my dad. I was like, I don't like the way this feels. I don't like the way this feels at all.
I know.
Now,
It seems like we're really trying to pass. Like we really want to make that work.
I mean, I guess we're just flat on offense. We should be up at least another score.
Yeah.
I will say on defense, like we cannot get pressure on their quarterback for some reason.
Well, I saw a couple drives where he had to throw it away or whatever because of like recent drives, but yeah,
Well, there's
we
a
definitely
few
let
where-
him. We like when they first started coming back, like we definitely let him settle in. And
Yeah. I feel like we were running a lot of man, and then no one was on the quarterback, and he just took off running.
yeah.
Which I saw Tantor, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I went down to section 103 and saw him, and first thing he said was, "We need to get the checkbook out for Isaiah Canyon."
Yeah, we do.
I think he's our best wide receiver.
Yeah.
It's not even close right now.
Yeah.
But
he's
hopefully
yeah,
we
do.
can get our head out of our asses and take care of business here.
That's funny. I
But-
said the same thing about Isaiah Cannon. Somebody asked me like, how much do we need to pay him? I said whatever he wants, because
6 figures over 2
Yeah.
years at a minimum,
he is really good.
if not more.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's rough. We're playing around too much for sure. I felt great at the beginning of the game. Did you meet the Philo guy?
I didn't see him. He's not yelling if he's there. In fact, one guy that sits in front of me on 106 just came up to me and went, "Philo, Philo." I'm like,
I
fuck
wouldn't
that
be
guy, dude.
surprised if he did if he was calling for Philo.
Yeah.
I would be surprised if he wasn't calling for Philo at this point.
Yeah, and the thing that's tough is like, dude, there's a ton of people there,
Yeah.
and you're kind of shitting your pants a little bit.
Right.
And Lord knows the people love to bitch about
Yeah.
shit. Oh,
was-
I paid $20 for these tickets and this happened.
Uh-huh.
Whatever they say on the Facebook
We
groups.
started out so good too.
Man, it's like we in here. It's like this is where we've been playing
Yeah.
in the Porto Potty. I mean, it's not all bad, but
Oh, they can't see you. But I just got your
Why
audio
can't they
coming
see me?
through on StreamYard, but
oh, do I need to hold the phone like this?
no,
Is that-
no. I just don't have. I just didn't put your screen up. Maybe I should have.
Oh, well, if you're not late for the game, you're screwing up the streaming.
Asshole.
I'm
wasn't
angry
expecting-
and
I
I'm
wasn't
emotional.
expecting anybody to come in, so I wasn't prepared.
No, I
I
get
don't
it.
freaking stream. I don't stream that much anymore. At least not with people coming in. So I don't know, but I wasn't
Well,
prepared.
King. The other thing is, King's taking some shots. So you would think the
saw.
goal is, if you're playing shitty, is like, oh, we just want to protect King.
Yeah,
Dude, he's taking some shots.
I know. I like that. I like that they're trying to get him more comfortable with receivers, stretch the field, stuff like that. Like, if that's the case, then he does need to be more comfortable passing, and
Well, but you got to dial them up.
right. He did have some nice passes, like that touchdown pass to Canyon was a dot.
Yes, that was a dot.
and
That was a dot.
So I don't know. Hopefully we get the ball back after half. Hopefully
I mean-
we just But damn
Yeah,
it,
we
like,
need to go
let them
score.
freaking get fired up. We let them get back in the game. Like
That's
Come
what
on.
Tantor said. He's like, we cannot let them get
Yeah.
back into this game. I feel like Wings of Redemption. Man, I just wanted to have a good game, man. I just wanted
I know, I know. It's like we totally fell off a cliff. First three drives were freaking touchdowns, and then just completely petered out.
And did you feel it like this is how Bowling Green started? That's the first thing I thought.
That's true. We did start out whooping them in Bowling Green. I felt great about it.
Except they were up at half instead of us being up
Right,
14. But
No,
I don't
yeah,
think that's going to happen.
We did start
but-
out with a huge pass against them, touchdown or whatever. Yeah, not cool, man. We need to. I don't like it. It's not comfortable enough. They think they can win right now. You know?
Well, I mean, this I'm sure they're happy with the position they're in. And then to add insult to injury, I was like, well, X-Rex had mini rec all weekend last weekend, so I'll leave at half and go get her. I was like, you're at the house, right? She goes, no, I'm at Six Flags. You need to come to Six Flags. I'm like, lady,
Look.
you want me to come to Six Flags on game day?
Dang.
Well, now I'm already out of the stadium, so I guess that's what I got to do. But I will have something to say when I get there.
If we get divorced, you better not ever pull some shit like that on game day.
Yeah, if Mrs. Sea Dog, if y'all get divorced, don't be like X-Rex.
I don't
That's
like the look she just gave me. We're not gonna get divorced.
But if you did, I have some tips.
She's 8 months pregnant. She's not in the mood for the foolishness.
Well,
No, we're not getting divorced.
we're not in the mood for the foolishness either, but Georgia Tech has brought us to this. Yeah, now you know how we feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
if
gonna.
we lose
end
this
up
game, I'm
getting
gonna kill
divorced.
myself.
Yeah, live on the stream.
Yeah.
We'll do it together, like the Koresh
Oh.
Davidians.
Was the traffic bad? I saw these like updates for the shaky knees or whatever, or shaky whatever.
Yes, it was bad. Yes, it was. You know, because the city of Atlanta's like, hey, when's the best time to do this resurfacing project? Let's fix football season when,
Yeah.
you know, there's tens of thousands of people coming through the city at one
Yeah.
time.
That's hilarious. On a Saturday,
Also-
dude.
Some other things I'm going to make a whole video about proper game day etiquette. When you go to park, everyone wants to do the thumb and ass routine. Where what am I going to get to eat tonight? Who am I going to call later? Have your shit ready. Same at the concession stands. When we're walking into the stadium, everybody, again, no thumb and ass routine. Keep walking. You don't just stand there like an idiot.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, I guess, did you see what happened at Clemson?
They got look. This is what my dad said, and it's a fact. North Carolina would have been infinitely better had they hired Fran Brown.
Yeah.
They now it's got me worried about Tech because I'm like, how good are we really?
Exactly.
What's
I mean-
our best win gonna be?
I mean,
Like-
do you think it's possible we broke them? I don't know. They played better against us
No.
than they did against Syracuse.
They were broken before we ever got our hands on them.
Really? Jeez.
I mean, what's that? I'll tell you whose fault it is. It's Pete's fault.
Yeah.
Pete's fault they're losing. He's not committed enough.
Because
That's what Dabo said.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. He's not committed enough.
Yeah, he said, if you're not with us, you're against us, basically like Return of the Sith or something.
You're right. I did forget about the Troy game. So, yeah, we definitely did not break them. They were already broken. We just sucked.
They were 119th ranked offense coming into that game.
Yeah.
And then what? How bad is North Carolina getting beat right now? 34-3 or something ridiculous?
I hadn't checked on it in a while. It was like 10-0 when I started watching it, and they were just getting doo-dooed on.
Oh,
Bad
Blue
by-
Chief Bill. Someone sent me, it was Josh, an Instagram post of Bill rubbing up on Jordan before the game.
Oh, God. That's gross.
They even I called into Russ's show last night. He's like, yeah, dude, I'm off I have no confidence in North Carolina.
Did he ever in the first place?
Yes.
Oh, geez.
He made like an hour-long response to my video about why this will be the worst team in the
Really?
country. Yeah.
Oh, man, I get wanting to be excited for your new coach and all that. Like, I was, excited for Jeff Collins and defending him and stuff. But it's a hard pill
But
to
we
swallow.
didn't have you and me.
Huh?
We didn't have you and me telling us that this wasn't going to work. They do. Twice
true.
now. 2 hires in a row.
That's true. Yeah, they're losing 27-9 in the fourth quarter.
That's embarrassing,
8
dude.
minutes to go. NC State is losing too to Duke 35-26 in the third quarter.
Perfect.
Almost
Yeah.
the fourth quarter. I am a certified ACC ball knower because I picked Duke. I was the only one in my pick'ems to pick Duke this weekend. Certified ball knower. We called that on
You
the
and
ACC
Swall.
show. We were like, yeah, it feels like this totally feels like a spot where Duke wins and NC State drops one. Totally called that, dude. Man,
How the hell am I supposed to get to Six Flags from here?
I feel like a genius.
You are a genius.
We were right about Duke this weekend. We were right about North Carolina. Not right about
How happy?
Tech.
How happy do you think Jeff
Collins is right now? Oh God, I think we might have lost Rec Talk. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can now.
There you go. How happy do I think Jeff Collins is? Yeah, you're making it worse. Bringing that up.
Oh, now I'm set up. Can you hear me?
You're leaving.
Huh?
I didn't realize you were leaving.
Yeah, I gotta go to goddamn Six Flags.
Sorry
Yeah,
about
that
that.
makes sense.
I didn't realize.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm stupid. Look, I'm sitting here calling the game because the white uniforms for Temple and our gray uniforms are throwing me off. I'm sitting here thinking Temple's us. I've done it like 3 times.
Yeah, I'm glad we wore these stupid ass gray uniforms that everyone was happy about.
I was
The only time we've worn gold helmets this year is with these damn gray uniforms.
Yeah.
So I don't,
I was like
Glad we
calling
did
the play.
that.
I was like, I can't tell if that's King or Philo in there. It was Simon. And then he takes off for a huge run. I'm like, go, 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 go. Like an idiot.
Well, you can't tell who anyone is because the numbers are like gold mirrors.
Yeah.
It's
I have a hard,
blinded.
and you know me, I don't see good in the first place.
No, I don't know any blind people. So you are the blindest person I know.
Yeah. Are y'all having trouble here? Is his audio okay? It sounds a little bit quiet now.
Oh, well.
I
pull
do
me
have
up.
bad. Nobody in the chat say anything about it.
Well, I'm talking loud enough for everyone in the parking deck to hear me. I'm sure. Well, I'm talking.
Oh yeah, it sounds fine on the stream. I just checked. But
Damn, you're like Helen Keller then. You're blind and deaf.
I'm deaf, dumb, and blind. I know.
I'm sorry. I'm taking it out on you. I feel like I'm talking to my ex-wife now. It's not you, okay? I love you. It's just, it's fucking bullshit. That's
I know,
all.
man. I know. I'm not stoked either. I was having a great time at the beginning of the stream. In fact, I was hollering, "Philo! Philo!" after Haynes King hurt his hand or whatever.
I guess this is the way. Yeah, I made that guy famous. I had multiple people come up to me at the game talking about Philo.
Really? It might get back to him. You know, I didn't think that it would happen, but I had a guy who called me a Fairweather fan, and I called him out on stream, and he replied to me.
I remember this.
Yeah,
He
he sat there stone-faced the entire game.
Any noise. He didn't even cheer when they did good.
Yeah, but he totally argued with me. But you never know who will see your video.
Yeah, you also never know what people don't know what the definitions of words are. Fairweather fan would be you shutting your channel down and saying, I'm not streaming until we win an ACC title or something.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, hello. I started out in 21 where we went 3-9, and also Georgia won the national championship 2 years in a row, and we went 3-9. So I don't want to hear it. I don't got to sit there and watch us throw pick sixes to Bowling Green if I don't want to.
We talked about that before the game, Dad and I.
I should have got my money back for having to witness that. Everybody that was there should have got their money back.
It was baby back bullshit.
Yeah, that was unacceptable.
I'm not over it to this day. I never will be.
I won't either.
When I'm on my deathbed, I'll bring it up. Be like, I would feel more at peace had we won that game.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess, like, I was trying to figure out which was worse, was that or Northern Illinois. I mean,
It was Bowling Green.
I kind of thought about it. We were more competitive against Northern Illinois, but Northern Illinois was in year 3 of Jeff Collins, which I don't know. This will be worse than either of them if we lose it.
It would be. Bowling Green's worse because it's like climbing into a bomb shelter and you think the last bomb is hit, and then you poke your head out and you get blown up by another one. That's what Bowling Green was.
That's true. That was very
We
true.
thought the worst was over, and we're the dummies on that one.
That's very true. Some first half stats. They have 18 minutes 27 seconds to our 11 and a half minutes as far as time in the position. But I was saying, like, we scored so fast on our opening few drives that's the reason for that. But
Premature.
yeah, dude, I don't know what the deal is, man. How are you gonna watch the game?
I guess I'm gonna have to get off here and pull it up on YouTube TV on my phone, and then pretend that I give a shit when I get to Six Flags. I don't know.
Well, they're kicking off now if you want to do that.
All right, man.
All right, man. Thanks for stopping in. I'm sure we'll talk about it. All right. Rec Talk jumped off. So it's going to be a touchback. We get the ball for the first time ever this year to start the second half. So I'm stoked on it. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too.
I'm so hungry. What do we do?
I'm hungry.
You should take your fancy new car out for a drive and get some food. Lucy! Lucy! What are you doing?
Put your fat belly on you.
Oh, her fat belly. Lucy. I told the story of Tom, so I'll have to tell the story of Lucy, too.
Oh no, it's empty.
So they got a penalty for something or the other. Yeah, that's at the top. Well, it looks like quite a few people left during halftime. All right, let's see. All right, we get a little bit of a, okay, pass to the tight end. He gets about 3 or 4 yards. But we get a little bit of a boost. They committed some kind of penalty on the return, so we start out on our 30. Going to get 4 yards with the pass to Scyther there. 2nd and 6 now. Going to hand it off. No, Hainskin keeps it and fumbles and gives up the fumble. They are going to recover the fumble, and we just turn the ball over. Are you shitting me? Yeah, just throws the... Oh, my God. Jesus, dude. Wow. Yeah, and I'm getting text now. Oh, my God, man. This game just slipped. The ball just slips right out, and we freaking turn it over in our own territory. So Temple gets the ball on our 30 now. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. Oh, yeah, Butterfingers? Did you oil up before you come out? They get 4 yards on a handoff. Did you oil up? What is going on, dude? You got to be shitting me. You have to be absolutely shitting me with that. That's the thing. Same thing you did against Colorado. Like, hello? Don't do that. Why did you do that? Why? 2nd and 7. Handoff. No, play action. Fires. Caught for a touchdown! Damn it! That's my phone.
You gotta be more silly.
Come on! This thing exploded everywhere. God. I keep every credit card I have in my freaking pouch on the back of my phone. So I throw it down out of anger after we give up a freaking touchdown. And now I gotta pick all my cards up off the ground like an idiot. And we're letting them back in this game for no good reason. Why? Why did the Yellow Jackets have to do this to me? Why? Why can't I just be happy? I want to know. Why did they do this to me?
Taylor's record is still going.
Oh, great. I ripped my freaking thing.
You've got another one in the
Is it a Georgia Tech one? It needs to be fucking burned and thrown away. Unbelievable. Well, I ripped my freaking thing on my phone. Ugh! Bad day for the Jackets, dude. What are you doing? Unacceptable, dude. Unacceptable. Why? Ah! Why? Why? I don't understand, dude. Unacceptable. Give me a break, dude. So 14-21, we freaking fumble on the opening drive of the half. And then we are now 4 games in a row where we fumble on the drive where we receive the ball at the half. So that's a streak I thought we had broke, but now it's just a bit more of a specific streak that we're starting here. So 4 games in a row, we fumble when we receive the ball to start the half. Very cool. Haynes King hands the ball off. Good. Just hand it off and run it up their throats. I don't know. Yeah, we push the pile and get 4 yards. Just hand it off. Forget passing. We'll never be good at passing. I don't know. This is... Oh, my God. I don't even want to go there, dude. I don't even want to think about that. Another handoff to Jamal Haynes. Go! Oh, he gets tripped up, but it's still a huge run. He totally gets tripped up, but he was not going to be caught if they didn't shoestring tackle him there. Damn it, man. I did not want this game to be good. I didn't want it to be good or interesting. I wanted us to be freaking sitting here blowing them out. Another handoff Jamal Haynes. Couple yards on that one. Not great. We're up to the 50 now, though. They're totally just like, forget it. Forget passing. We're handing it off. Jamal Haynes comes off. He's winded. He's tired. We got Hosley too. Hand it off to him. Oh God, Jamal Haynes is like laying down on the sideline. After 2 runs, what happened? Oh God, empty set now. Oh my God. Why are we incapable of passing? Empty set. Jeez. We bring Hosley around. Keen's gonna under pressure get sacked. What? Flag. Probably holding. Honestly. give up a sack. Oh, it's on Temple. Oh. Huh. Huh. Oh, it was a face mask, I think, on Temple when he sacked him. He didn't sack him right. First down for us because we get bailed out. I don't even know what to say, y'all. This is not what I had hoped for this game at all. Are we frauds? We might be fraudulent. We're up to, I don't know. He's going to hand it off. Hosley. Oh, he bounces out to the outside. Go, 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 go. Touchdown! Touchdown! Nice! He bounces it to the outside and scores. Yay! Yay! Woohoo! Jackets are so good. Yippee! Woohoo! I gotta get caught up in the comments. See if we can bang this extra point. And yeah, it'll be 28-14. Still unacceptable. But look, we decided to run the ball, and this is what happens. I mean, jeez. Are we that bad at passing? Like, we can't pass against Temple? We're passing against Clemson. Is Clemson worse than Temple? Some are saying. Some are saying. That smells good. It smells good. Give me some. Zach Jones, thank you for the super chat. 3.5 years of head coach, and Key still can't get his team up to take care of business. This is effing ridiculous. Right when I was ready to give Key the world. Yeah, this is on. I mean, this you gotta be able to freaking like all the talk about all the talk about it. About what they were going to do. About one game at a time. About next week being even bigger. Blah, 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 blah. And this happens. Now, I will say, Jamal pulled his hamstring. Run the ball rest of the game. We need to be mentally focused rest of the year. This is awful. Still worried about Jamal, yeah. She's a Sea Dog fan. I'm glad she's a fan. It's better to be a Sea Dog fan than to be a Tech fan, I can tell you that. But you'll have a better time being a Sea Dog fan than a Tech fan. But I will say, maybe this isn't a super red flag, If I'm trying to look on the bright side and maybe try to find out why this might be happening, I mean, clearly we're better than Temple, but maybe it's just that we're trying to. You saw it. We were trying to force the throw, and it's not our strong suit. And we threw almost every play, and it worked at first, but they honed in on it. And hell, I don't know, but you do kind of use the games against these types of opponents to work on what you need to work on. So, it's funny because that drive we were clearly like, all right, forget fasting. We're going back to running. We gotta get a lead again. Yeah, it's so clear what just happened. Like they were like, all right, forget passing. We're going back to running. This game's too close. Like, I hope we just run the ball the next few drives and get up another couple scores. Then we can go back to passing. But we need to put this game away. Like, we need to make it out of reach for them. We should be dominating them on offense, defense, special teams. Was what should be happening. But I don't know. I've talked about it all season, and last year I was saying it a bunch too. Like, the line gets blurred between Group of 5 and Power 5 a lot of the time, and Temple's not actually a bad team. So The fact that we were able to score there was obviously very good for us. So I need defense too. That I need some of what you're cooking, babe. That smells good. I'm starving. Give me some. 1st and 10 for Temple on their own 25. Now I could just be coping. We could just suck. I don't know. They're gonna play action and incomplete. He was under too much pressure, so. He's either got all day or damn, he's got no time at all. I don't know. But we did kind of course correct here after that freaking fumble. So let's get a 3 and out. All right, let's get a 3 and out. Come on. He claps 20 times. Finally takes a snap, hands it off. And almost tackle for a loss. He's trying to get back. This is going to be a huge loss. Oh, yeah. We take him down for about 15 yards. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. We take him down for a huge loss. In fact, if he'd have gone down at first contact, that would have been way less of a loss than what he wound up taking. He tried to escape, and he just kept getting chased further and further back. So they're backed up almost to their own 10 now. 3rd and 21. So if we give this up, I'm crashing out. We gave it up last week. I'm not going to be happy if we somehow choke this. Let's see. Did you give me some? It smells so good. All right, he drops back to pass. Obviously, fires. He wants it all. Nope. It was nowhere near him, really. Huh? Oh. Yeah, I do. That's just the StreamYard where Rec Talk came in. The stream still got me on it. Got my pretty face on it. Yeah. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that I might be onto something with my or am I just coping? It's 4th and 21. They're gonna punt. Am I onto something with us trying to force the pass? All right, we're going to fair catch it. Great field position. We get it at our own 45. I'm going to eat some ham. Give me some! Oh, yeah. We should get a homemade ham. I missed first down. I don't know what happened, but they're dapping each other up. It's 2nd and 16, so. You know what? It might be for the best that I didn't see it. Because I probably would have lost my mind. I don't know if it was a sack or what. But 2nd and 16 now. I'm not even going to go back and watch that play. High snap. Canes King goes to pass. Under pressure. Has to roll out. Looking. He pumps once, twice, then throws out of bounds. What happened on first down? What? I don't want to know. But what happened? What? We get the ball around 45 and dang freaking 2nd and 16? What happened? Last drive we looked good. We were running. What happened? We better convert this 3rd and 16. Trips to the top of the screen. So let's see what we cook up here on 3rd and 16. Probably a freaking screen where we don't block, if I had to guess. Drops back to pass, and it's incomplete. Dang, dude. Unbelievable. Can we hold a ranking for a week? Yeah, no. Temple as a real coach with a QB is a 4-year starter. Yeah. Run the ball, need to stop. This is our Super Bowl, and Syracuse is looking better than us. Yep. We need to hold on to the ball. Oh, we pin them for the first time in my life. Pin them in the freaking at the 1. Amazing. Okay. I cry and bitch and moan about the punting a lot. But I'll give them credit where it's due there, and they actually do. I didn't even see it, but they pinned them inside the 1, so I'm very happy with that. Wide receiver deserve the ball. We got some horses. I agree. The O-line has to learn pass pro. I agree on everything you just said. Our win against Clemson is officially mediocre. Yeah. God, to think we rushed the field and tore down the goalpost too. Is King taking these hits worth it when we could hand it off to a running back? Yeah. Not stoked on that either. What was the line on this game? It was Georgia Tech minus 24. Somebody getting paid to keep this one close. Shittiest series ever, yeah. Yeah, I'll be okay if I never play this or a MAC team ever again. The MAC is an evil, evil conference. Haynes has been atrocious. Yeah, run the ball. Served up a turd on 3rd down. Yeah, it didn't show it, but he was on the ground when he goes to throw it to him. Open receiver ever play that he sits there doing nothing. And Stockton was the outlet the play before. They're just not dialed in. We usually play up and play down to our opponents. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that crap. It's awful. It really, really is. What's going on, people? Why are the Jackets doing this to us? What did we ever do to them to deserve this? That's what I want to know. What did we ever do to deserve this? Was I a bandit in a previous life? I'm being punished? Could be. At least we're up 2 scores. I just don't like the way. I mean, we let them get settled in on offense or on offense. We let them get settled in on offense. Their quarterback, we were all over them to start the game. They were making mistakes. They were penalties. They were screwing up. They were shaking up, and we just let them get comfortable. And we gave them confidence, let them think that they could win the game. And it's like they believe they can win it, and it's no bueno. No freaking bueno. But they are in their own end zone here, and I want a safety. I want it. Give it to me. So 1st and 10 from the 1. They're going to hand it off. And we meet him at he gets maybe a yard. So no safety on that play. Where's Vanderberg freaking pushing 2 guys back again? I want that. I want a safety, dude. We never get this opportunity either with them backed up this far. 2nd and 8. Which is funny because the only points we scored on Temple last time was a safety last time we played them. So, pretty funny. But, let's see. See what they got here. They might throw it. I don't know. Yeah, play action. He's getting chased behind. And, oh, my God. Oh, we almost picked it off for a touchdown, dude. Oh, we almost get the safety with a sack. He throws it to get rid of it, but doesn't get it out of bounds. And almost picked off for a touchdown, dude. Oh, that would have put the game away, dude. Jeez. Great job getting pressure on him there. I mean, if we can get, we still got a couple chances here to make something happen on 3rd and 4th down, even if they're punting on 4th down. Let's see what we can do. 3rd and 8. Better not let them get this, dude. All right, takes a snap, drops back to pass, fires. And they get the easiest freaking first down you've ever seen to a wide open guy. On a freaking. I just don't understand why we do this, man. Okay. No excuse for giving that up. I don't even know what to say, dude. First down. Hand it to the outside. We tackle him for a loss. Yippee. Vanderberg there. Do we have any Ritz crackers? Huh? Do we have any Ritz crackers? Do we have any Ritz crackers? No Ritz crackers. As if this day couldn't get any worse. He's under pressure. We're going to take him down for, I would say a sack, but he might have got a yard. And we have no crackers. For the soup, that would be perfect with crackers. So. Third and 12. Do not give up the third down again. Do not. It's going to be a pass. It's going to be a pass. And hell, he might take off to run too. As one of the two. He drops back to pass. Okay, and we get him down for a sack. Yeah. Good job. Get off the field. Good job. I'll take it. We got good pressure on him that drive, except for the third down that they converted. We got good pressure on him. Good job. Let's read the chat. Let's see what y'all are saying. Are y'all happy with this? Favorite ice cream flavors? That's a good question. Oh God, we dropped the punt. Pick it back up. There's a flag down. Nice return after dropping the punt. But let's see what this flag is. We're so incompetent on punt and punt return. It's so bad. Flag. What is it? It better be on them. Holding or return team. Okay. Whatever. That's going to set us back. What other games are on right now? Duke is whooping that ass, man. 45-33. Certified ball knower. Picking that one. All right, we better score again on this drive. A touchdown. South Carolina, Missouri. I might put that on. The TV here. We've got two TVs set up for game day. All right, Haynes King, ball around 32. We're gonna hand it off. Oh, big run for about 14 by Jamal Haynes. Very nice. Love to see it. Is Sellers back in? Is Sellers in? Yes, he is. Good job. It's good to see Sellers back in. I don't like seeing people get hurt. All right, another handoff to Haynes. He's gonna try to get. He's gonna reverse field. Go! 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 Ah! Ah! Inside the 10, baby. The second we decide to run the ball, we're killing them. Haynes, nice way to reverse field on that one. He just takes off the opposite direction and gets a huge gain down inside the 10. I love it. Absolutely love it. Nice job. Yeah, he's tired. I'm glad he's okay because he was... Drop the snap. Haynes King's got to pick it up and dive forward. He gets something out of nothing there. God almighty, dude. And he's slow to get up. Jeez, dude. I'm tired of putting my hand there and touching that. That was not that bad of a snap, honestly. Yeah. Jeez, man. Bad news Bears over here. 2nd and goal. Play gets blown, what? Flag, I guess. Oh, I think somebody called a timeout. We call a timeout. I don't know why we don't save that for the end of the game when it's when we have to kick a field goal to win. But what are y'all saying? Favorite ice cream flavors? That's a good question. So if you're talking like what to have at home, I always just go with like the homemade vanilla by Bluebell. It's really unfuckwittable, if we're being quite honest. Homemade vanilla is the way to go for home ice cream. I don't really get the crazy flavors outside of that. And then what I'll do is put, sprinkles or whipped cream or whatever, chocolate syrup or whatever on it, and it's good. It's really good. Or make it a float. That vanilla is just so good. And they're showing videos of us carrying the goalposts. Good times. into the black water. But if you're talking like going out to eat, there's quite a few. I'm an ice cream connoisseur. If you go to Dairy Queen, I like getting Heath or M&M because they do the like chocolate base. That's really good. We're gonna hand it off to, again, don't quite get the touchdown. We're gonna be about 2 yards short of it. There's a place called Sweet Treats near where I live, or kind of near where I live. It's like in the Marietta Square. It's called Sweet Treats, and they have a Cookie Monster, and it's like a vanilla base, and they mix in freaking cookie dough and Oreo, and it's really good. Ice cream is like half the reason that I'm as fat as I am. Ice cream and fried chicken. Come on, punch it in here. Touchdown. Sweet. Hosley gets in for the touchdown. That's what I'm talking about. I don't think we passed the ball once on that drive. So yeah. My brother's texting me about how disappointed he is. I mean, we should be able to pass the ball. Like, why can't we do that? I don't know. It's 14-35 now, which is great. Like, we're killing them, but not good. They're showing the beautiful sunset over the city. It's gorgeous. So, let's see. I think Philo should have played because they're trying to preserve Haynes King. Yeah. He's not running as much. Yeah. He shouldn't have to. Which, by the way, I didn't even mention that Haynes King's not running, which has been most of our offense in the Clemson and Colorado game was Haynes King running. It was like most of it. And he's barely done it this game, so. But let's see. back in. Is Efer hurt? I don't see him out there. I don't know. Alright, kick is up. Hopefully it's just a touchback. Yeah, touchback. Sea-Dog video was just on TV. You're talking about the goalpost stuff? Pretty funny. Hosley might put up 2K next year. Did you get sick from the pool water? I actually did not get sick this year because I went straight home, took a shower, changed clothes, and I started taking like zinc. That could have all had nothing to do with it, and maybe I just built up an immunity to it after having jumped in it last year. But I also tried really hard not to get in my eyes and nose and stuff. But after I got out of the pool, like the insides of my ears hurt. I was worried. All right, play action there. Going to complete a pass for about 5 yards. But no, thankfully I didn't get sick at all. I'm very happy about that. So next time I do it, I'll probably bring a change of clothes because I had to drive all the way to Rec Talks like soaking wet.
Your boots,
Yeah, my boots got soaking wet too.
they stink.
They stink in my truck. Yeah. All right. Oh God, the quarterback keeps it, and this guy's been killing us today, dude, with his reads. He gets forward for a huge gain.
He's fast.
Yeah, he's a quick white boy. I don't like it. What are we just gonna lose to every quarterback we have that can run? I don't know. Oh man, it is. All right, handoff up the middle, gets a few yards, maybe 2, 3. Guys, I'm not so stoked either today. This game was closer than it should have been. How deep is that pool? Well, deep enough to where I couldn't. I don't know. It was probably 10 or 12 feet. I had to dive to the bottom to try to find my sunglasses. I unfortunately lost my sunglasses in the pool, and my cool gold Georgia Tech sunglasses. But I started thinking about it. And I'm like, well, that's a pretty good resting place for them. They're living down there with the goalposts, so. They hand it off and get almost to the first down. So this is gonna be 3rd and short here. So we better hold them. This game did not need to be this close. Tech is relaxing again. Typical QB is only 9 of 23 for 70 yards. Man, it doesn't feel like it. Feels like he's feels a lot worse than that, but all right, they're a 3rd and 3 here. Handoff. No, he keeps it. He tries to get himself in the same play he did like two or three plays ago for a first down. Worked again on us. Same exact play. He pulled it and got forward for the first down again. We never learn. Never learn. I'm going to go eat more ham out of the pot of boiling water.
Do you actually dump in the cup of milk and stir it?
This?
Yeah. Make sure all the stuff on the bottom's in there. You can turn that tomorrow.
This looks good. Where'd you get this recipe?
From a bag.
Bag of what?
It was like a
Chicken
dry.
broth?
It was like a dry soup mix. Like the potatoes are like dehydrated.
was good. Be even better with some Ritz crackers. Hey, no. Let's see what y'all saying. Oh, nothing. If you have never done a video explaining the post on the pool, you really should. What do you mean? I posted us jumping in there. I did. Started a couple years at Rutgers, Mr. Football, PA in high school. Pennsylvania. Auburn played Oklahoma, a good game today, yeah. The reason why, the lore and the story. As in like why we took it to the president's house? Because we don't have a river nearby. Or about me jumping in, getting sick, and then doing it again the next year. I don't know. What I really need to do is make Rag Talk answer for not having jumped in. Because that's unacceptable. Y'all know that? And why the pool is unkept, there has to be a story on how it started. Well, I don't know. I think it's just because the president doesn't live there. I heard he lives in a penthouse in Atlanta somewhere. So he doesn't actually live at the house. That's why it's not kept up. All right, Temple takes a snap. He goes forward he freaking keeps himself. There's a wide open hole, clean pocket, and he runs forward through the Red Sea, parted for like 8 yards. Luckily, we were there to take him down, but damn. So maybe it was only 6 yards, but apparently their quarterbacks are redshirt senior. 2nd and 4 now for Temple. They're in our territory. How did this happen? Handoff. No, he keeps it himself. He's trying to do the same thing he did, but we're on it this time. And we take his ass out after he only gets 2. Tries to do the same thing where he keeps it and then runs to the outside, but it didn't work for him this time. Jordan Vanderberg is not getting up. Hope he's okay. I mean, we still got our starters in at this point. Like, they're tired. Just take them out, you know? I don't know. It's going to be garbage time soon. Hopefully we can if we can get a stop here and get the ball back and score, it'll be garbage time. I mean, it kind of is already, but Sea-Dog, love your stuff. At the game right now. Go Jacobs. Thanks, Layman. Appreciate it. At the game, how is it? It looked like there was a pretty big crowd. Pretty big crowd there today. Stoked on that. It looks like it's still filled out pretty good, except for the south end zone. Jeez. Nobody ever goes there. We did sit there once, and we freaking got our ass beat that day. No, that was a handshake game, so it was close, but it's still. Gators versus Kane. Kind of want the Gators to win in Miami. Both are despicable. I don't have any problem at all with Florida. I actually like them. Vanderberg is hurt. I don't know. They didn't say how bad it is. Does it? That's really bad if true. Hopefully he's okay. This has been a hard-fought game. Yeah, I wish it wasn't. I wish it was easy. But I don't know. They piss me off no matter what. Let's see. What other games are on right now? Not much. Stanford, Virginia. I'm going to put that on. Miami, Florida's in pregame. That game's going to be terrible. I don't understand why game day is there at all. Do y'all know why game day is there? I don't get it. Miami's going to blow them out. Why is Key keeping King in there? That's a great question. Fantastic question. He needs to come out. I don't know. Is it ready? I'm ready for the soup. It was warm. I don't know. Is it supposed to be thick? Yeah, I mix it. Is it supposed to be thick?
Probably gonna put something in to make it thicker.
Game day, they did not have much to choose from. I disagree. Auburn, Oklahoma, both ranked teams, both undefeated. Why didn't they go there? Utah, Texas Tech, same thing. Both ranked teams, both undefeated. And on top of that, Utah's not a place they would get the chance to go to a lot. Those were the 1 and 2 teams in the Big 12. That was a Big 12 championship caliber game, and it was a close, good game. Well, I guess he won by 10, but it is what it is. And then Michigan and Nebraska, another good game. I don't know. I just think that there was way better choices than Miami, Florida. And especially because Miami goes to Florida State next week. They're both going to be undefeated. So why not just go to that game? I don't know. Temple hands it off to the outside. We're going to stop them. They try to get to the sideline there. Don't make it. Why are they showing the 1986 Heisman Trophy voting? It had Jim Harbaugh in it. That's pretty funny. Oh, I guess the Temple coach here must have been in it. Okay, they're going for it on 4th and 1. They're trying to win the game, not cover, I guess. All right, takes a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it, and I think he get it. I think he got it, barely. Damn it. This is torturous. I think he got it for sure. Yeah, he keeps it himself. We were there to get him, but I think he got it. Yeah, he got it. Oh, they're spotting him short. No way. Let's see where the chains come out to, but if it's anything, the TV's showing it. I think they might have got a bad spot. Pull the chains. Oh, they were short. Dang. Short of the first down. Dang. Dang. We can turn this into garbage time here. Or is it garbage time already? What do y'all think? Is it garbage time now? Yes or no? Oh, Illinois and Indiana. I didn't even mention that one. Another 2 undefeated teams that are both ranked. So, don't tell me there was nowhere better to go. 4th down, he got it. Did not get it. 4-minute drive with a touchdown here. Camera work is shoddy. It looked like to me that they got it. Uh-oh, Mac. It looks like you got surpassed as the number 1 commenter. Who's number 1 in here? I can't even see. How's that possible? It says you're number 2. Oh, I think super chats count for more, so that's why Zach Jones passed you. I see. Thanks again to Zach for those. I sure do appreciate it. 2nd and 14 for the Jackets. What happened on 1st down? And now we're getting a flag for a penalty. I'll look away for 2 seconds to read the chat. Offsides on the defense. Okay. Offsides on the defense. So, dude, I don't know what in the world happened on 1st down. It's now 2nd and 8, though. Why do I look away on 1st down and this happens every time? Temple player's crashing out on the sidelines. He's pissed. He's yelling at his people. Oh, God, we hand it to somebody. The CW's amazing camera work cuts to Oh my God, the coach is losing it on this player. He's freaking out. Oh, we need a lip reader to translate that. He was pissed. We get the first down. I don't know who it was. The CW's terrible at their camera work. We're going to hand it off again. We've completely abandoned the pass. We get maybe a yard on that one. Temple coach is pissed. He was losing it. Now he's going back to this player now to yell at him again.
You have to do that. You have to do that.
That offside penalty really got him heated. All right, Haynes King is going to actually throw it for the first time in a while. Gets it to, looks like Bailey Stockton for a first down. I love it. And a flag down. They keep showing this player. I wonder what happened. I don't have the audio on, so it's hard to tell. Maybe I'll cut on the subtitles. Hello? Where's the remote? Where's the remote, Bal? Where's the remote? Oh. You are on it. There's a flag. Oh, God. Personal foul. Face mask. On Temple. Jeez. I wonder if this will cause another crash out. Oh, yeah. Big time. Face mask. Alright, I got subtitles on. Maybe I can read what they were talking about. Oh. Closed captioning. Okay, here we go. Of course, I turn it on after they're done talking about it, but I'm really curious to know what happened. If any of y'all were listening to it, can you tell me what happened? We try a reverse play and almost get blown up, but somehow get back to the line of scrimmage and get a couple squeeze in between two defenders for a couple yards. And some guy I've never seen on that play. Who is that? Who is that? You can't even read their numbers because they're like metallic on gray. 2nd and 6. We're knocking on the door. We're inside the 20 now. We're on their 17. Haynes King's going to keep it himself. Why are we running the ball with Haynes King up 3 scores in the 4th quarter against Temple? C-Dog wants to know. Why? Why? Somebody tell me. 3rd and 4 now. He didn't even get the first down. He's just breaking all his bones for no reason. As if he hadn't done that enough the against Colorado and Clemson. 3rd and 4. Gonna hand it off. God, that play gets blown up. We're gonna have to kick a field goal here. So let's see what y'all are saying in the comments. This is our first string offense end still, by the way. Only thing that might be worse is ACC network highlights. I'll get it back. Who's that coach and screaming and what for? I don't know. That's what I want to know. Penalty. I know he was screaming. It was caused by the penalty, but I don't actually know. Like the player came off pissed as hell, and then the coach went over to go yell at him twice. So field goal kick is almost. That was close shave, but we actually nailed the field goal. So we'll get another 3 points. He's got more than one guy to shout at this drive, yeah. Yep, so I kind of want to go back and see what they were yelling about because that was crazy. Might as well on a commercial break, right? What other reason would there be? What else would there be to do besides tell you the story of Lucy? The story of Lucy wasn't anything crazy. We just got her. We fostered her and her kittens. She had 7 kittens. or she had 6. Was it 7 or 6? It was 6 or 7 kittens, and then she adopted one, too, because we found one that was abandoned, and she gave birth, and we just slipped it right in there with her, and she adopted him and nursed him and all that. It was awesome. All right, I'm rewinding. Surprised they didn't take a look. I'm rewinding the broadcast just to see what happened on this offsides. All right, so here goes the penalty. Oh, I probably should have watched the player on that penalty, or watched the D line or whatever it was. He might not have even been on the line. He didn't look like a big guy. All right, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. All right, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Was it a DB that jumped offside? Oh, okay, yeah. So he was blitzing, and he clearly he went straight for it. Yeah, it was bad. He came in off the edge just way before the play started. Offside defense number 23. I'm going to see what the broadcast says about this. So he comes off, this guy Powell comes off, and he's like, and a coach tries to grab him and talk to him, but he yanks away from him and starts yelling at him. And then the coach comes over to talk to him. You get the opportunity, and then you false start there. It's not a false start. Tom yelling at somebody. Malachi with a carry. First carry of the year. He's thrown the pass. Little boy. What in the world are these? Keeler letting him have it. He was screaming at somebody. I'm trying to read the closed captions and they don't make any sense. Screaming at the what? These closed captions suck. He was upset, and he said you're going to do your best and count your reps. You're not getting many reps, and he goes in. I don't know. He's yelling at him because I don't know. The closed captioning on Hulu is terrible, I guess. Anyway, I can jump all the way forward, probably past this commercial now. Dude, that's crazy that Duke blew out NC State. That's crazy. Well, maybe not a blowout, but still. Big Mama Sims wants to know if you got sick and that pulls Groats. Congrats on 4-0. Yeah, I did get sick. Or no, I didn't get sick actually. I just got done saying that I got out of the pool. I went straight home, changed my clothes, took a shower. Well, I went to my buddy Rec Talks. I took a shower. And I took some zinc, like supplements or whatever. It's like pre-cold medicine or whatever. And I didn't wind up getting sick, thankfully. So I also tried to keep the water out of my eyes and like mouth big time. And thankfully I didn't get sick. So the plague, it might be that, or it might be that I built up an immunity to whatever's in that pool. Because now twice that I've jumped in there. They're going to have to get stronger to take out Sea-Dog. Temple under too much pressure has to throw it away. Yeah, the plague is going to have to work harder to take me down. I can't be killed. 3rd and 5 now for Temple. We kept our stars in the whole game, which is crazy. Really wish we didn't have to freaking do that. It's really killing my vibe here. 3rd and 5 on their own 30. Let's get off the field. I want another touchdown. All right, draw sack to pass. He dumps it off. Get there. Make the open field tackle, and we keep him from getting the first down, baby. Let's go. Thank you. My wife just made me some delicious-looking soup. Well, I already know it's delicious because I've been kind of eating out of the pot throughout throughout every step of the process. I've been eating straight out of the pot. But let's take a bite. This stuff looks good. Here, let me show it. You want to see? What kind of soup is this, babe? Potato and ham? Oh yeah, that looks good. I'm showing your soup. You worked so hard on it. My wife's 8 months pregnant. I made some soup. Oh, I just missed a huge play. I was showing off my soup. Alright. Oh, they went for it on 4th down and got a huge gain. Oh, boy. You know what? I'm glad I missed that. Jeez. Nice caterpillar. Come on, I don't have a caterpillar. I just shaved the other day. Oh. Nothing like a heavy soup to make the home smell good. Yeah, that's how you know it's fall time. And let's do a taste test here. Alright, so Temple converts a huge freaking play there. Hands it off again for nothing. Delicious. Delicious. I love it. That's really good, Ben. I'm happy to report that the soup is great. All right, drops back to pass. Oh, he's under pressure. He has to throw it away. All right, let's try it with a saltine. Love a good saltine with my soup. Roast batter. Yum. Oh yeah, that's really good. Thank you, babe. I love you. Alright. We're at about 6 minutes left in the game. Temple on hour 25. Gonna hand it off on 3rd and 10 and get nowhere. I imagine if they went for it on 4th down once already, they're gonna do it again. These crazy bastards still think they can win. No, they're gonna kick a field goal, I guess. I wonder if this is the difference between covering. It is. So we're covering right now. This is a Vegas special right here, dude. And then nail it. So Temple is currently covering. We're winning 38-17. But they with that field goal, they're now covering. So I wonder if we have snipers in the stands to prevent us from scoring again. I don't know. If we go out to get ice cream, we should stop and get some crackers too. Alright, what are y'all saying in the comments? I was enjoying my soup. Let's see. Congrats on the baby. How many? Just one. This is our first baby. It's a boy. So I am extremely excited about that. It's really... Well, I don't know how to even say how excited I am. It's like my whole life has led up to this, you know? I'm so excited. He's due November 6th, so we're going to have a little tech fan on the way. I couldn't be more excited. Yep. posted earlier that someone is getting paid to keep this one close. Yeah. What do you think? You think Tech covers or no? Because that's an interesting decision to go for the. Like, they already went for the 4th down in their own territory. Why go for the field goal there? Unless they're just trying to cover. I don't know. It seemed like a strange choice.
Are coaches allowed to bet on the game?
No! No, that's very illegal.
Well, I assume so. I'm just asking if it's like a law or like a rule.
It's extremely illegal and against the rules. My wife just asked if coaches are allowed to bet on the games. Because then you could just bet on your team to lose and then tank. You know?
What about like family?
Their family can. Although, if you're busted doing that, then that's a really bad look. So Temple just attempts an onside kick there. And did they? I don't think they got it. Yeah, no. And here comes Philo. Let's go! I saw Philo when I rushed the field. It was cool. Of course, he didn't play a lick last week, but... Yeah. So here comes Philo. About time. I hope they let him pass it and don't just hand it off, but no, they do hand it off. And a huge run. Oh my God. He might go all the way. Oh, he breaks free for the touchdown. Who is that? Number 21.
Is it officially?
Handoff for a freaking touchdown. Huh?
Is it officially garbage time?
Oh, yeah. It's been garbage time. Who is that? Number 21. Nice. I wish they'd let Philo come. Like, now's the time to freaking screw around and throw it around. They're pumping this guy up for that touchdown. That was a nice touch. I mean, that was a nice score there. I mean, he walked in. O-line blocked for him nice, a wide open hole. And he cruised in there. Now it's 45-17, so much for a cover for Temple, right? Who is that? I don't know.
21?
Sophomore.
21?
So he's a sophomore that has been hurt. Is it Chad Alexander?
He looks like he's
Is it?
40.
Oh, Dalen Gordon. Okay. He's usually a special teams guy. I'm glad he got to shine there. Very nice.
Why did they put him in?
Well, it's garbage time. They're putting in the second, third string. Oh my God, bull riding is coming up after this, folks, on the CW.
They called him Tanya's having a rodeo.
Oh yeah. We have a rodeo here. On your birthday? That's the day before the baby shower.
Oh, Lord. I know, it feels like 6 years ago.
Good times. This soup is A1.
Well, I didn't make it. So
Yeah, you did.
from a bag. I was a good girl.
Wow. I'm proud of you.
Kind of. I use milk instead of kind of enough.
There's Philo. Yeah, Philo didn't do anything. Philo! He didn't do anything. He just handed the ball off once. I'd love for him to be able to pass. I'm happy for Dalen Gordon. But I wish he would get the pass. They got the backup quarterback in now, too, for Temple. Makes sense. Alright, we'll just finish out this garbage time here. Temple actually gets the first down there. And gets our second string defense.
I think you threw your phone over this.
Don't even start with me.
Look at you now.
Well, they were pissing me off. They were screwing around, fumbling, and then a bunch of crap like that. 4:43 left in the game. You know, I'll probably just end the stream here because this is garbage time and game's over. It's 45-17. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me and watching the game with me, but I'm going to I'm gonna probably jump off here. We're gonna eat our dinner and maybe go get some ice cream. So I appreciate everybody for hanging out with Sea Dog here. The game wound up being a little closer than I wanted it to be, or at least for a while, but we're fine. But I appreciate everybody that tuned in. I appreciate, Zach Jones with the Super Chats, and I will see y'all next week against Wake Forest. So, go Jackets, and I'll see y'all next time.